Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Was that a jump scare? I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? We're live. The lo-fi's going. I don't... Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, we got another big chin one. How is everybody? What's up? What's up? Hi. We got Smoochin with the Temperance Reverse card. Okay, then. Okay. Is it lining up? Is it not? Hello. We got Rick. I see Echo. I see Jack. Six of Wands, Four of Swords. These are actually like... These are pretty decent cards. All in all, I haven't even pulled mine yet. What's mine? Oh, okay, wait. Six of Cups is actually that's kind of accurate. Let's go. Love that. My volume might have been a bit cranked. Oh, I'm sorry for the jump scare then. It is kind of a bit much to go from lo-fi to a Seinfeld parody. I have felt that is a bit disjunct. But what else is an Alyssa Sketches stream but a disjunct experience? Maybe. The millennial nostalgia card. It is kind of like that. It's like physically visiting your past or doing a hobby that you used to do, or that childlike joy, childlike wonder. And I'm definitely like this weekend I get time off. And Saturday I'm a little bit busy, but Sunday I'm just gonna garden and I'm gonna read all day. I think I'm officially out of my reading slump, which I'm very excited about. I've had 3 days of reading. I'm still reading fan fiction, in case anyone was wondering, but also reading novels. I'm doing both at the same time now. So that feels great. That's all I'm gonna do Sunday. I'm gonna garden, officially get the transplants in the ground. Stonks. And then I'm going to read. I also got all my taxes done. Well, not me. Really, my mother-in-law does it. But I missed it live. Really, my mother-in-law does it. But I got all of that information into her. Because it turns out the more I do with entrepreneurial ventures, the more paperwork it requires. Which I knew. But, you don't think of it until it's time to do it. Rick says, I'm so sleepy. But I know that in an hour, when it's late enough to go to bed, I won't be. I do that most nights now, and it's so annoying. Last night, I was actually reading. So I know I was talking to you guys about how, like, I tend to read best in the morning, but I'm trying to read in the evening so that I can spend my morning time being productive, doing more, like, work-related things, right? I'm doing better at reading at night before bed, but what happens to me now is I'm reading and I can feel myself, like, with the book in hand, I'm like nodding off, and I'll finish a chapter and I'll be like, that's it. I gotta clock it. I always do a thing where I think about what I just read if I know I'm nodding off, because then I'll forget what I just read, right? I don't want to wake up in the morning, pick up the book the next day and be like, wait, what were the last 5 pages? So I think about it for a second and then I lay down. And the process of me just putting the book down and getting under the covers, like, properly wakes me up again. And then I'm not sleepy anymore. It sucks. Six of Cups is sweet. It is sweet. I do like that card. When is the next intro? Maybe this summer. I might have plans. Alex and I may have talked about stuff. Friends parody should be the next one. Wait, that's actually such a good idea. I could just, like, each season do a different 90s parody. Wait. Well, fuck. That wasn't the plan. I was gonna do what the 90s actually did, where they keep the same theme song and then they just change the visuals, but fuck, that's really good. I finished Blood Meridian last night. Good lord. Most violent book ever written. That was the one that you wrote a review on, right? In the Discord. Did you like it? Was it violent? Okay, did you feel like it was Was the violence entertaining / like necessary? That's a question. Because, you know, sometimes like media can have shit like that in it where you're like, what's the point of all this? You know, why am I here? You also filed your taxes this week? Let's go, smooch. Isn't it so relieving? I know that nothing wakes me up more than setting an alarm. Yes! And you don't even wake up to the alarm. You would just, yeah, you just wake up like 10 minutes before it or something. So lately I started trying to read a bit earlier after dinner instead of before bed. I still nod off. I do that same thing. It doesn't matter if it's like after 4 p.m. I have that same phenomenon, Jack. So the last 2 times I've let myself snooze for like 20 minutes and then I'm fine. It's so weird that it works. I did get in the habit. This is around the time I first started streaming. I did get in the habit of doing like power naps and they did work. The thing that's hard with them is you have to stick with them. So like I would set an alarm on my phone. It would normally be for 20 to like 23 minutes. 23 minutes being like, I don't know, let's say I felt a little more awake and I felt like I needed the extra time to like actually fall asleep. If I just rested my eyes, even if I felt like I didn't truly fall asleep, the alarm goes off. The key is you have to listen to the alarm. You can't snooze. You can't just ignore it. You have to commit, which is the hardest part of it. And many times I've failed. But if you actually do it and you get up at the 20 minutes, I think it's one of those things where it does like a mini sleep cycle. So when you get up from that, it makes your body feel more rejuvenated than if you slept for like an hour or something. It's crazy. This fits so well with the Friends theme song or separate theme song for BBF. Oh, that's a good idea, Rick. I think Alex actually, I won't spoil his surprise. I do think Alex is trying to plan some kind of musical thing for BBF. I don't know what. Poor Alex is inundated at work though right now. Today specifically, but yeah, he's been he typing away today. You wrote a review on The Road. That was it. I posted some beautiful passages from Blood Meridian the other day. That was it. I was going to say like Blood Meridian. I heard you talking about that recently. Same authors. Okay, that's why I was confused. I got to catch up on Discord. I also saw, I didn't get to read, Sting wrote a review, I hope spoilerless, of, is it The House of Frank by Sinclair. Yeah, I think it's by like Jay Sinclair, something like that. Anyways, I actually got House of Frank from a secondhand store maybe like a few months ago, and I hope they liked it. I gotta catch up on that. You mean just setting an alarm into the future? The act of setting it takes me from sleepy to fully alert. Does it really? For me, it's like the phenomenon of like anytime an alarm is set, my body will wake up 20 minutes before that. That's kind of wild though. It's like a superpower. This is like if I set reminders for myself, then I won't need the reminder. Yep. Okay. I relate. And if you tell someone else to remind you, your brain thinks it doesn't have to remember anymore, so it forgets completely. You're 100 pages into No Gods for Drowning. It's great. I think you'd really enjoy it. Okay. I'll add it to the TBR. I'm stoked. Is it here, wait, let me pull that up. No Gods for Drowning. Because already the way you described it as like it's a mystery, right? And I think you said it had like noir elements, but it's fantasy, which is fascinating. By Haley Piper. Okay, I got it up. I'll add it to the old TBR. I can never trust online reviews. You know what I mean? Sometimes the shittiest books I've read will be like 4.7 stars. And then some of my favorite books will be like 3.5 stars. Actually, a lot of my favorite books do have high ratings, but like, do you guys know what I mean? Sometimes a book that is like beloved to you, you're like, why does this only have 3 stars? Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys, dude. Alex, thank you for 75 streams. That's crazy. Holy shit, that's wild. Oh, and I did like Blood Meridian. The violence was the point. It's a very nihilistic book. I have some issues with it. Didn't like it as much as The Road, but it was a oh my God. It was still a beautiful, brutal book. I will not chop up your words, Jack. It just drags. Okay, does it drag because of the subject matter, or does the violence make it drag? Let me ask you guys this. If anyone reads, well, I guess this can come up in any genre, but I feel like it's common with like especially fantasy. And I guess there's other genres. Anyways, I don't really like action scenes in books. Ironically, one of the things I really liked about the Locked Tomb series, Gideon the Ninth is the first novel of the book. One of the things I like about that series is that it's one of the only times I'm able to read action scenes and not feel like they drag, or I'm just kind of like glazing over it to make sure I don't miss a detail like, yeah, and then this girl's arm was hacked off. That's going to be important for the future, because then if you get to the next chapter and suddenly she's got no arm and you missed it, you're like, oh fuck, like what did I miss out on? Or like someone fucking dies and then you're like, okay, I need to understand what's happening. But a lot of times I just kind of like glaze over it, right? The arm is the secret tool we will need later. Hi, Sigma. There's my Gideon Nav. Hey, what sort of dubious game are we plotting today? I'm excited for it. I have a feeling it might be a short one, so I'm a little worried. But we all know I yap. You know, I mean, we're talking about books right now, so that's already gonna take a lot of time. You know, we'll see. I haven't seen this character in a while. No, but yeah, so like I don't want to miss out on shit like that. So I'm reading. But if an action scene or a fight, if you go longer than a full page, I'm starting to zone out. If you go longer than 3 pages, and I mean like a full spread and then like another page, I'm struggling to pay attention to what's going on. There have been exceptions. Even outside of the Locked Tomb, I can think of stories where I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. I've heard if anyone knows the book, oh, what's it called? It's called the Bloodsworn Saga. It's a trilogy. It's by John Gwynne. It's actually been on our book club bracket before. The Bloodsworn Saga, it's like Shadow of the Gods, Fury of the Gods, and then no, wait. Wrath of the Gods. Wait. Fuck. Hunger of the Gods, Wrath of the Gods, Fury of the Gods. That's it. I'll pull up an image because you guys may recognize. Not Hunger. It's fuck. All these fantasy names sound the same now. Hold on. It's okay. Once I read it, it'll be in there. Anyways, this is one that's been on our book club before. Supposedly John Gwynne, who writes a lot of Norse mythology inspired fantasy. It's very obviously, can you tell how it is inspired by Norse mythology? He's supposed to write fucking fantastic, also female characters, let's fucking go. And he also writes fantastic action scenes. I've heard that like almost unanimously from other book friends. He's also got another series that starts with the book Malice that I also picked up, but I think I want to read this trilogy first, and I think Malice is a longer series, but I am interested in it. Very much depends on the action. No, I feel you. They sure sound angry. They're angry, they're hungry, they're furious. Large majority of the book is them wandering around the desert. Sometimes they find a town or a camp to stay in and then brutalize, and often they don't. It's them moving from place to place to place, which adds to the nihilism of it all, but man, there's a lot of it. No, I get it. So it's like thematically, it's good for the book. It makes sense. But yeah, dragging is just a great way to put that. I can imagine. I mean, I read Warhammer 40K where the tagline is, in the future, there is only war. So... Well, okay, Rick, and actually Alex, well, if Alex isn't busy, Alex, if you're typing away, you do your thing. But I know you guys both read, Rick has read a lot of 40K. Alex, you read that omnibus we have. Fuck. What's the name? Oh my God. I'm blanking out. Hi, Ian. And hi, Allie. Hello. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. Oh my God. Why am I blanking out on the name of that omnibus? I swear to God, the brain soup, the brain fog I've had this week is crazy. I think it's allergies. I think it's spring and the season change, and I think allergies are gunking up my brain quite literally. But anyways, I was going to ask, reading the 40K novels, how is the action in those books? I've read what I'll call like IP novels, right? So like more recently, I've been reading Resident Evil. I have read some of the old Forgotten Realms, like Legend of Drizzt novels. Well, really just one. And then I've read also some League of Legends stuff. I would say they mostly fit in the category of eye glazy. The best one, ironically, was the Resident Evil one. And it's because the Resident Evil one was so fast-paced that it also fit in like character moments and dialogue within action scenes. And anytime basically like a dialogue tag showed up, that like reconnected my brain to what was happening. If there's nothing like that, I just get like eye glazy, man. It's bad. Soup mentioned. Soup. Gotta love soup. My favorite book series is coming back to back with months, within like 3 months. In a month? Within 3 months? One is going to be less than 400 pages and the other is less than 1,000. But hey, back-to-back content. I hate that I called books content. I hate that. Ian makes more sounds and it's just so adorable. Smooch, has Ian said his first word yet? Because he's probably like, I don't know anything about when babies get their first words. I used to, but I that's all fallen out of my brain. Has he said mama? He's got to say mama first, right? Or smooch. What if he goes smooch? Back to back with 2 months. Okay, sorry, 2 books within 3 months. No, don't you worry. It was more like I didn't know if I was missing something or not. Good luck cleaning. I do forget that not every Twitch viewer is a teenager. I sometimes, because here's the thing, I get enough of a picture of who you guys are when you're a regular chatter that I kind of like, and it's probably inaccurate a lot of the time, but I kind of get a bit of a picture of like who I think you are. And then I have like an image in my head of who I'm talking to. That when that glass is broken and you tell me like, oh, actually, Alyssa, and it's like the complete opposite of what I think of you, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's really funny. Nope, he says mama and dada, but he doesn't know what it means. Wait, that's so cute. Maybe he does. Maybe a little bit. That's adorable, Smooch. Who are you? I did just sound like that. Who are you, mama? No, Pedro. He's going to say Jack first. Yeah, help me with the less than 1,000 pages one. Oh, it's Akatar. Okay, no, a good friend of mine is very excited for those books coming out. A friend of mine actually has, I guess this year there's a lot of good, like, romantasy releases, and she absolutely loves, like, that side of Book Talk, Bookstagram. She keeps up with a lot of that. She reads other genres, too, but that's, like, her favorite. And I think she's putting together a Google Calendar of every major romantasy release this year, so she can, like, plan around it. Which I love, like, and let me say, I fucking love that. I low-key want to do that with just fantasy sci-fi releases now. And so I might ask her, like, we should, like, go in on the calendar together and we should combine our powers. You know what I mean? Maybe have someone else come in and fill in the horror genre or something. Be great. Jensen or Ackles, not ankles. Hi, Alexa. Welcome in. How you doing? You've seen me, so what did you think? Well, I don't know, because now it's I'm like, yeah, that's Smooch. And I think you posted pictures of yourself in my Discord really close to around the time you first came into stream. So I think you're one of the ones I kind of always had an idea of what you looked like. You know what was surprising for you, Smooch? I remember your voice. I remember the first time I heard your voice, you posted, it wasn't even streaming or anything. You posted like a voice memo of you cooking something. And then you were like, oh, fuck. And you were like, you were cooking like clams. It was like a clam soup. And you were like, I'm not good at cooking. Oh, fuck. And it was really cute. And I thought you had a nice voice. Empyrean series Fourth Wing, there's an upcoming book out in November. We're thinking it's a graphic novel? Really? I mean, November's also not that far away. I feel like they would have done like a cover release by then, yeah? Yeah, mussels. Okay, I knew it was some kind of seafood. I don't know shit about seafood. A little pissed? Oh no, what's going on? Do you need me to beat someone up? I'll do that. I haven't beaten someone up in a really long time. I'll do it. Where are they? But I hope you're okay. I'm doing well. And it's Friday. Hey, maybe your weekend. For you, it's probably Friday evening. You doing, maybe you get a fun weekend ahead of you. Cute? Yeah, I think your voice is cute. Is it not? I gotta be honest, Smooch. You say sometimes that you fall asleep to me and Alex's voices, like for streaming or something. And that's the highest compliment because I hate the sound of my own voice. Now, I'm not fishing for compliment. Hi, Moss. I'm not fishing for compliment. Don't be like, oh, listen, your voice. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But because I think everyone to a certain extent hates their own voice. I don't think that's like I don't mean that as like a, oh, woe is me kind of thing. I have gotten more used to hearing my own voice through like streaming and editing and stuff. But I just don't feel like my voice is particularly pleasant. So whenever you say that, I'm like, wow, that's like the biggest of compliments, man. Huge. My big issue with reading right now is that I really want to read some of the big beefy classics. I do too, Jack. I got into reading like last summer, 1984, and then I bought a couple more classics and I hit my reading well, no, then I got into Lord of the Rings, which I would consider classics. I know they're fantasy class, but I got into Lord of the Rings, made a good chunk into that, and then it was around Christmas that my reading slump started hitting. I feel you. They're so big, I don't want to sacrifice like 2 months of reading one book. No, I feel you. I get it. Speaking of clams, the anniversary of steamed clams was a couple days ago. What's steamed clam? Clam, what? Steamed clam? Shit. What? Like the food? What do you mean? A person stood me up a second time.
Kapow! Major damage!
What? Yeah. Hi, Kestrel. I can't believe you timed it with me reading that. Holy fuck. More like kapow major damage to the guy that stood you up. I'll beat him up. That was so well timed. I'm just saying it's the last. Alexa, I will beat him up for you. Set it up. Is this a date like with a guy? Or is this like a coffee time? Hi, everyone. You set up a third date. I'll fly over there. I'll beat his ass. I got you. The lifting must be going well. Now you're already threatening to beat people. It's that testosterone rise, baby. Hang out, not a date. I'm still there. I'll do it. But that does give me context. I'm sorry, though. I'm making jokes. I'm trying to, I guess, put a smile on people's faces. I do feel bad, though. I did have something kind of shitty happen to me this morning, and I'm not going to lie. It threw me through a bit of a loop. But, surprisingly, I bounced back, and being in places like this helps me bounce back. I say surprisingly because normally stuff like that used to really kind of like fuck with me for a couple days, and I'm like actually growing a skin now. Who would have thought? Strimmer, your voice sucks. Smooch, I do not think your voice is annoying at all. Let me just say, I think it's like, I actually feel like you have a really great voice, like genuinely. Low-key jealous of how your voice sounds. It's adorable. You got like a really great soprano voice. Hopped on a voice call on Discord with longtime streamer friend while making a WWE character for his fantasy wrestling league. I love when people do like cursed or like made up character wrestling leagues. I say cursed because I've seen ones before where it's like, okay, Homer Simpson is now in the ring with Iron Man. Who will win? It's fucking peak. Kestrel did have the epic time. And Kestrel, how are you doing? How are you going into your weekend? I hope things are bad. I know you also had kind of like a couple bumps in your week, right? I tried to get a hold of him the whole week. Now we're supposed to hang out. He doesn't respond, so I'm done asking. Yeah. Believe me, I've been there. It's rough when you're the only one reaching out, you know? It sucks. Also, thank you for the 5 stream streak, Alexa. God damn, thank you. Oh, it's a Simpsons meme. You'll put it in Discord. Sigma, thank you for being my meme education. I am stepping up my meme game. I'm beginning to post meme shorts, and I'm quite proud of them. And Sigma, you're really helping me. You're helping me out. Cleo, yo, welcome in with the 9 of Cups. Wait, that's like one of the best cards. They literally call that the wish fulfillment card. That's like the name for it. Let's go. It's the best feeling when present makes you wait. When present you makes old you feel proud. Yes, I completely agree with that. I just stroked out. Yeah, I did have that little bit of a moment this morning. It was nice. Like, definitely kind of like bummed me out for a second, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck them. And then I felt better. That's on them. People keep saying I have a nice voice. I should do like reading or something. Legit, Smooch, I was gonna say if you had acting experience, yeah, I kind of want to do voice acting. If you had acting experience or if you ever wanted to take acting classes or anything like that, I do think you have a nice voice. I think you could do it. I don't know if you're interested in like theater, that kind of thing, but weekend's going better. Good. I yeeted my client from hell, so 3 days of visits canceled, immediately less stress the second I sent the final message. That's so good. I know it sucks when you lose a client because it means less money, but like at what cost, you know? Like at some point you just gotta like prune the plant and then you get more fruit out of it. Is better. That's kind of funny you got the 4 of Cups reversed. I bet it's like the checking in for alignment shit. Checking in for alignment is right. I would sooner empty my bank account than work with her again. Yeah, I know. I totally get it. I'm kind of on that like path as well. Just like in life. I don't know. Inner peace and contentment is so valuable. It's so valuable to be able to go about your day and not feel a sense of dread like weighing down your heart. You know, that feeling where your heart is like literally sinking into your gut. It's He was thrown off with my twang. And then I was told by other people that I have a husky voice, like Emma Stone. Oh, wait, I'm so jealous of you, or Ellie Williams. That's what I wish I sounded like, and I don't. Can you tell by me sounding like this? I also don't know why my laugh has changed over the years. Like, I think even since I started streaming, I bet if you went back and watched like the earliest VODs and me laughing now, I feel like I cackle and wheeze. And I think Alyssa, like 5 years ago, did not do that. Alex has told me my laugh has changed. And I haven't even done that purposefully, and I don't know why that's happened. I would understand if they respond with something. If something came up, I can't. Anything but now, screw it. No, I get it. Because then they could have told you at least. Especially if they already stood you up the first time. I get it, Alexa. If you want to be real petty about this, arrange a third meetup and don't go yourself. Oh, I love it. See, like that cackle. I didn't used to do that. Oh, man. I actually wanted to be an actress for the longest time. You have said that, Smooch. Self-confidence and such held me back. Hey, you want to go take acting classes? Because you could be like we could be in this together. I'm going to try to take adult gymnastics classes. Because just because you're not a kid doesn't mean you can't do shit. We should all be able to go and learn things. Go do the things you want to do. Go take acting classes. You can do it. Yeah. That's unmasking potentially. I had the same. I laugh way more feral than I used to. I wonder. I feel like I never held back around Alex, which is one of the reasons I feel like we ended up together. It could be, though. I honestly never thought about it. I don't know. The Hermit, let's go. I actually love the Hermit card. I hate my voice, but everyone else seems to love it. That's good. I mean, like I said, I think it's so common. I think everyone hates their own voice. Does anyone, actually, I'm curious, does anyone in chat right now, does anyone like their voice? Like they're over here like, yes, I think I sound nice. I could totally narrate an audiobook. I know this about myself. Because I bet there are even some actors or voice actors or whatnot out there. I wonder if they don't like the sound of their own voice, but it's like, it's a craft. It's a tool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like a lot of my own paintings, but I'll show my painting to someone else and they're, you know what I mean? It's like in your own eyes, you're going to be your harshest critic. Or I already see I'll look at a painting and it's not that I don't like it. I like it, but I see all the flaws in it. Whereas if I show someone else a painting of mine, they're just going to be like, oh, wow, I love the way you do lighting. I get that compliment a lot. For my use of light and color in a painting. But I automatically go through like my weakness in brushstrokes, right? Or maybe my values could be a bit better. I feel like even some voice actors are probably like that. Where like, oh, well, yeah, I'm good at acting. But like, do I wish my voice was a little different? Yeah, sure. But I use what I got. Like, laughing is very much a learned behavior. This is true. And maybe it's because I do think I used to laugh similarly to my mom, and I don't live with my mom anymore. Like, you know, post-college. So I wonder if that has to do with it too. Yeah, at this rate, Alyssa, you'll become an extrovert. Do you think so? Me sitting in my office alone? Oh, I love the evil cackle. Keep it and be proud. I do like it. I love when I get that wheezy laugh where I'm like, and I'm like screaming. Cackle, Alyssa, cackle like the death witch you are. I can't say I particularly like it. I hate my voice on recordings, but when I speak, no, I feel that. Jack likes his voice mostly, depends on context. Okay. It depends on context. I can consciously make my voice sound good, but if I just let it go, I'm going to be all over the place and it won't be great. Oh. How much control do you have over your voice? Echo, you dislike your voice very much. I'm going to tell you this right now. Look at me. Do you see? I don't know what my face looks like. I don't really wear a lot of makeup, so you might be getting like a whole lot of Alyssa here. Look at me. Echo, I'm not even shitting you right now. Alex and I have almost hired you and like paid you real dollars to do like voiceover shit for us, for like fake commercials and like ads for stream. She's pulling an Echo mood. It's called Echo. Okay. Your voice is amazing. And you know what else? So is your accent. It's the perfect package. And it's so cool and I'm jealous and it makes me wish my family stayed in England just like 2 more decades so that I could have had a cool accent like that, but they didn't. And now I sound like this. I'm stuck here. Fuck, now I don't know where it was. And now I sound like a stupid American. I could have sounded amazing. Oh, you can't. I don't want you seeing my closet door. Hold on. That's better. Well, thank you. Yeah, your voice fucking rocks. I was bullied about my voice as a kid because I had a heavy speech impediment. Actually, Allie, I kind of did too. Granted, mine didn't last that long, but I can relate to you a little bit with the bully thing about that. I had a massive stutter when I was in kindergarten. And I've been open about this on stream before. I went to intensive speech therapy. I had to go to speech therapy like 3 or 4 times a week when I was like 4 to 6 years old. And then it just started working, and then the neurology just kind of like locked in and I stopped stuttering. But it was bad. It was like 30 seconds would pass and my face would like scrunch up. I'm not doing that to make, I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to facilitate to show like just how much it used to happen to me. I would get locked up on a word in a sentence, and close friends of mine, thank God, that were actually like nice and good people, would, I think, get impatient and finish it for me. But a lot of people would just be like this chick, what's wrong with her? And they would just like not talk to me for a while. And then I got better at that. And I don't know. I think something just locked in where it got better. Honestly, don't know. I don't know much about speech pathology. Yes, it is a sign of autism. You would be correct. And my brother and I got symptoms at the exact same time. It's a whole, listen, there's a whole family history timeline. It's a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing. They thought my brother was deaf at one point, and they got his hearing tested, and they were like, nah, man, he's actually fine. And they were like, what? I don't hear my own accent until I hear a recording, and then I'm like, Seagullsem. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. They are anonymous here, but I see you, and thank you so much. I fucking love the Shrek laugh. I do too. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad people like that, because it's I don't even do it on purpose, but I do like it. I'm being echoed. Yeah, you are. The rare zoomed, Alyssa. I took a bunch of screen caps of that. Oh no, not the golden meme material. Yours. So Allie, you had a speech impediment until like 9th grade. See, I don't, I can only imagine what that must have been like. I know that's right. Cause also, can we agree, gang? Kids are kind of mean. Kids are kind of cruel. They can kind of like, man, they can hit you where it hurts, and then it sticks with you. It sticks with you for the rest of your fucking life. There's something really weird that happens. Another thing too is when you have red hair, when you look like me, when you're a child, you are made fun of relentlessly. Like redheaded stepchild, you're adopted, the whole, also like you look weird, and for some reason people hate red hair when they're kids just because they're different. It's because kids hate differences and they just find shit to make fun of. But like you're gonna die alone, no one's ever gonna want to be with someone that looks like you, like no soul, you have no emotions. We can make fun of you because you don't feel bad about it because you have no soul, right? Like all that shit. And then something really weird happens when you turn like high school age. You enter high school, and then suddenly everyone's like, you're gorgeous. Wow, I wish I had your hair. And it's the fucking weirdest whiplash you've ever had. And all of the trauma from when you're a kid like sticks with you, and you don't believe a fucking word anyone says to you, like at all. It can also get weird because some people fetishize, there we go, it. And then that also gets like, and then you get like untrustworthy when people tell you you're pretty, because then you're like, hold on, don't, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean by that? But really it's just the whiplash of it, and then you don't fucking trust anyone. That's also a really weird thing that happens. I don't know if any redheads are out there that can relate, but if you are, I see you, and I'm right there with you. I would love to do voiceover work. I objectively know I have a good voice based on feedback, but I am hypercritical of it. Well, Echo, you do also have performance experience too, right? You have vocal training from your singing, but then also with singing and like plays and musicals and such comes acting ability. I bet you could do narration, or like if you wanted to do like voiceover or acting classes and like develop that skill a bit more. I 100% think you could do that. You had speech therapy too? You'd bet $50. Hey, if I ever find out, I'll let y'all know. You had lessons about speech in college? Kids are little assholes. I'm saying it as a future teacher. Well, no, listen, it's not a bad thing if you acknowledge that as a future teacher, because then you can help them like learn empathy, right? Like that's something I did whenever I taught kids too. It's also one more similarity with Ed Sheeran, and people always make fun of Ed Sheeran. I'm telling you. I do feel like even redheaded guys, if you're a man with red hair, you get it a lot worse because you don't get to that whiplash phase where people suddenly love it. I think a lot of times redheaded dudes just kind of like, they just kind of take a bunch of shit, and I feel really bad for them. It's why in media, I actually do have a whole spiel where like I want more like hot redheaded men purely for the representation of them, right? Like we need more of that so that they, I don't know, they have something to stand on for others, and other people stop like shitting on it, you know? Like, does that make sense what I'm trying to say? I can get behind that. Like, we kind of almost had Edward Cullen a bit, right? Because he's a redhead. But then Twilight is...
Oh, that's hot.
Right?
That's hot.
But then Twilight is either, like, beloved by a very specific group of people, or it is memed on, and that's not what we need. That's not what we need. We need like a Leon Kennedy, but it's a redheaded man, so that the redheaded dudes can have something. Not Twilight. No, that's what I'm saying, is like it was almost that, but then Twilight like didn't. It was like Twilight could have been the chosen one, and then it wasn't, right? So we need something else. Yeah, that sucks, but at least it makes you not dependent on compliments. That's actually very true. That's very true, Sigma. I would say with where I am right now, I wouldn't change anything about what I went through as a kid. I like who I am now. And I think I've what am I trying to say? I think I've like managed enough of that like it doesn't really bother me as much anymore as an adult. Like the one Jedi from the Star Wars game. Yes! Cal Kestis. We need, I'm pulling it up if people don't know. You're 100% correct. You know what we need? Because I'm not even shitting you. That's like the only redheaded dude I think I could think of. We need more of this. We need more of this for representation. We need it for them. He is hot. The fact that this is the only redheaded man we can think of is a problem. Okay. And I also say this there's other problems with representation too, right? Obviously we need like Black representation, Asian representation. Like I just want to throw that out there. But this is also something just more. Let's just vary it up more is what I'm saying. You think of? No. I know you thought of it, but I'm saying like even sitting right now, I can't think of another person. Who was Domhnall Gleeson? That looks like an Irish name. I'll look him up. Hold up. Twilight is currently in the midst of a 15 to 20 year nostalgia retcon. Prime quality camp. They all now say, yeah, it is definitely like, I'm impressed that it's still in the zeitgeist. Even though it's because it's a meme and it's campy, it is there. But I don't know if campy is what we need. You can also pull up the guy who plays him since they look identical. Oh yeah, I do know what you're talking about. The guy who plays Cal Kestis. He does. I've seen him once on an interview. I love him in About Time. Pronounced Donald. Okay, thank you. Donald, I think. Let me look him up. Hold up. I gotta make sure I spell it right. Oh yeah! Wait, this is the guy. Wait, he's also in Star Wars. Hold up. In every picture he looks different. In every picture he looks different. Hold on, in case people need to see. This guy. Here he is. Where's a picture of him looking like he was on Star Wars? They all look kind of different. But you see him. You see him. You see him. I personally don't care about hair color. I'm not gonna lie that looks aren't important because first impression based on looks and then you verify by talking. No, I get that. But I feel that if I caught a vibe with someone and I found them attractive, that's enough for me. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. It's more like not even about like what another person would feel about you as like a partner or like a relationship kind of thing. It's almost more about like, I don't know, like self-value, which that's kind of really sad to say out loud. But you know, representation be important. Just pull them all up, Alyssa. It's time to appreciate redheaded men. He's General Hux in Star Wars. That's who it is in the new ones. He's in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, some Harry Potter movies. I think, wait, sequel trilogy? Harry Potter movies and Ex Machina. You've probably seen his dad, Brendan, too. He's in Dread. Okay. And Frank, which is a supremely weird movie that's so worth the watch. I've never even heard of these, but I'm surprised to no one. Think you did watch Frank? Interesting. Anyways, that really got away from me. We were talking about voices and then it turned into something else. But yeah, I don't know. Looks are a funny thing. I do feel like ironically, my red hair is one of my favorite features about me now, which is funny giving like the tumultuous start, I guess, when I was growing up. But my voice is something that I've always just felt was kind of like, okay, like I'll work with what I got. I don't hate it anymore, but I don't necessarily think it's like a boon of mine, if that makes sense. The train of thought was never on the rails. Yeah, we really just kind of like flop around, talk about whatever we feel like here. It's I don't know what that says. Sounds like a rewatch is in order. A Frank? What film is Frank? Okay, hold up. Now I gotta see. Frank film. There's what are you watching? Is it Hold on. This is Hold on. This is what we're talking about? What the hell are you guys watching? What is this? Okay. Sure. All right. That's cool. What psychedelic fever dream of a movie is this? That's what I'm saying. This feels like a 2010s Coldplay music video still. Hey, it did say on my search that it came out in 2014. So vibe-wise, you're clocking it, Sigma. You're 100% clocking it. I'd like to be named Frank so that I can start a sentence with, to be frank. I've noticed that since I did the zoom trick, my camera has not been quite right. Look at this, Alex. You see this shit? Look at me doing this. See how much better at that I got? Did that help? I can always turn it off and on. I think that's normal though. Red hair gets so much fucking judgment, even here in Scotland. Does it really? You're telling me if I went back to the motherland that it would people would still act that way? Fuck. I don't know a single redhead who didn't have a rocky time as a kid. Yeah, that's exactly the story here too. I mean, probably everywhere, honestly. In Scotland? I'm not a redhead, but I'm freckled and have general redhead complexion and some other redhead traits, like issues with numbing, freezing. Yep. So I get to live the redhead physical woes without the societal stigma. I mean, honestly, the societal stigma is kind of worse. Again, unless you're like older and a lady. I don't know. I'm going to be real. That's just how it is. That's how it is. And Hey, on the bright side, Jack, if you have all the physical powers, as I call them, did you know you synthesize your own vitamin D? We're less likely to get seasonal depression. Yeah, we just make that shit in our bodies like a plant. Isn't that neat? Michael Fassbender is under the head. Never shows his face? Really? I tab back in. What did you guys teach her? Wait, what do you mean? Teach me? Hi, Tohu. Welcome in. There is a female British redhead comedian who talks... What is that? Oh, it's because it's been like an hour. Okay, there's a female British redhead comedian who talks about this quite a lot. I think you would like her. Tohu, what's her name? I'd be interested in looking up some clips. Because let me tell you, I know a lot of you guys aren't redheads here, but if anyone ever watches this VOD and like hears me talk about what we just talked about 15 minutes ago, they would be like, yes. And they'd be like, I feel seen. I tell Alex that redheads have like telepathy with each other. And I'm kind of kidding. I'm kind of not. Where if I walk into a room and let's say there's like 30 other people in the room, right? I'm in like an office or a lobby or something. And there's another person. Doesn't matter. Gender, sex, whatever. If there's another person that has red hair, you'll clock them. And you have this unspoken solidarity with them. And you're like... And I can't even explain it. You might never say a word to them, but you'll just be like, I see you. I'm with you. And then if something did ever go down, you would cover each other. Like gay people. It is kind of like that, but it's really obvious. The gays do that? I love that so much. I guess they kind of do. I call it redheaded telepathy. It's a real thing. You will clock immediately. You enter a room. You know you're with your redheaded kin, and you will protect each other. And you will. It's a beautiful thing, really. Hi, Crazy. Welcome in, dude. How you doing? Because it was demonized for so long, despite our best efforts, we're still a Christian country with a mad grip on tradition, good and bad. Oh, I'm crying and. Nationalist Christian America, yes, hello. Y'all are just literally built different. Apparently. I don't know how. Or like why Mother Nature did that. Diane Spencer, thank you for finding her. Here, wait, let me type that in so I can... Oh, I don't think I've seen her. But see, I can tell you from these pictures, she is somebody... She is somebody. I would walk into a room and we would both clock each other immediately. And we'd be like, I understand you. Immediately. I'm there. I tabbed back in on the weird paper mache thing. Oh, no, that's a movie. I didn't know that. I've never had seasonal depression, so that's nice. Yeah, and that might be why, especially considering you're in Toronto and you get such crazy winter weather anyway. Yeah, that's something that we are able to just do. It's like a trade-off for the anesthesia thing. There's some other stuff too, but synthesizing our own vitamin D is a great thing. On the downside, if the sun ever dies, humanity will enslave ginger people to be vitamin D factories. That sounds so much like Tender is the Flesh, dude. That sounds so... Oh my god. We'll just suck it out of their blood and take it from them. They're like plants. They don't need anything else. Nora! Oh my god, how are you? How are you? How is life? Welcome in. Can I post a link? You know what that reminds... Oh wait, sorry. I thought you guys were the same person for a second because of the yellow. Tohu, if you want to post a link, they're not allowed here just because the auto mod will get you for like spamming like safety purposes. But please post it in the Discord. You can post it probably in the links channel of the Discord. That'd be a great spot for it. So you're saying that gingers are telepathic witches? Basically. At least a little bit, yeah. Same phenomenon happens with any minority group. I guess that's true. That's funny to think about. Something as silly as hair. Ugh. 6 of Swords reversed. That's actually kind of a cool one. Will do, thank you. Life's been hard. My semester started this week and I'm already dead. Wait, it's April. When do y'all start school in Germany? I'm so sad I missed so many streams lately. Well, hey, if you ever see something, like if I was playing a game or did something that you really want to see, I'm all caught up on VODs here and on BBF. And no worries if you've been going through a hard time. I'm glad you're here now. And yeah, happy Friday. That's crazy that if your semester just started, you're already going through it. Do you guys start, is it like a summer semester? It differs per university. Usually the semesters start mid-April, mid-October. Really? Oh, here, I got you, Smooch. So we got VODs. There you go. And then we got YouTube. No, I got you, but thank you. I see you and I appreciate you. I saw a video of someone doing Kiss, Marry, Kill or Smash or Pass based on either video game characters or movie characters. I'm not gonna lie, Alexa. The game I'm playing today is kind of short. I'm a little worried if it's gonna fill up the whole stream or not. Maybe if it doesn't, maybe at the end we do Smash or Pass. Like, given the themes of today, what if we did that? Or like Kiss, Marry, Kill if someone wants to post those. I don't know. We'll have to see how long this goes. I'm a little worried, but maybe we could all just do that. The vitamin D thing isn't just redheads. It's a genetic mutation that developed in ancient Britons. So most red-haired people have it, but not necessarily. And other hair colors can have it too. That makes sense. Well, that kind of makes sense exactly with what Jack said then, Kestrel, because like he doesn't have like the actual red hair, but he's got like similar complexions or freckles. So yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Basically, anyone with connections to Britain can potentially, and that's a lot of people. Yeah, that's cool. That makes a ton of sense. I mean, also like my dad's kind of like that, right? Like my dad has got a shitload of Irish in him, and I get a lot of my on my mom's side, they're very British, but she's like half Italian and Greek, and then she's like half British. And both of those families came to the States in like the 60s or 70s. So they're both very like, you look at them and you can tell they're British or they're, oh fuck, they're Italian. And then my dad's family tree is much more convoluted and quite frankly lost, unfortunately, because my grandfather was an orphan and was basically like raised entirely in an orphanage, which was crazy. But we do know he's Irish. We do know I think fairly certain his family came over from the potato famine. So yep. And I basically get, I think, all of the super northern European complexion from either side of the family. But my dad definitely, like, he doesn't have red hair. He's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy. But we look very similar. He's definitely got that. He's got the vitamin D gene, for sure. I'm gonna move on. Yes, Smash or Pass Pokemon! The highest sketchy viewer count. Maybe, okay, if we don't fit it in today, Jack or Echo, can one of you guys put that in the mod chat? Because I'm gonna do some stream work tomorrow morning to finish up my tech debt, whatever stuff I gotta catch up with. Maybe if we don't get to it today, we'll do that next week. Yes, thank you. Smash or Pass Resident Evil? Wait, that could also be really cool because it could include the characters, but it could also be like the monsters. It could be some of the NPCs, but also Palia characters. But the thing is, I don't really play Palia. That's not quite on brand for me. Maybe if I ever play Palia, we could do like Animal Crossing. No, but I haven't played that on stream either. See, that's not on brand. Double Done, excellent. Oh my god, they actually posted a link. The funniest part, Alyssa being asexual, so probably will never actually smash them. I shit you not. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. Hold on. We're coming back to this in a second. Potato Gino, exactly. Potato Gene. I think that's what you meant, but Gino. No. They both work. I'm sorry, Kestrel. I'm butchering your joke. I love it. Since you think you Since you think you have a bit of spare time, can I recommend a game I think you'd love? Just to go look at the trailer. I won it just now in a giveaway and thought of you the entire time. Sure, what is it? Let me know what the game is. Yeah. What are we talking about? Nothing, Alex. We're not talking about potatoes and vitamin D's nuts and Smasher Pass. It's fine. Go back to work. It's fine. No. It's fine. Mythic Ocean. Okay, hold up. I'll pull it up. It's fine. None of this is going to bleed into BBF tonight. Absolutely. Oh, this does look cute. Okay, if I do finish the game early, we can watch the trailer for sure. Especially if I finish early and I'm like figuring out what to do. I feel like the Smasher Pass thing could be good for like a whole stream. Like we could do this on Tuesday. No, wait, Alex, I don't actually mean you can stay. I just know you're gonna judge me. You're gonna judge me for doing Smasher Pass. I know it. Animal Crossing Smasher Pass sounds diabolical. It kind of does. I regret it a little bit, but Nora, look me dead in the eye and tell me you don't think that's out there. Someone's made it. Very niche, very on brand. Smasher Pass locked too. But only like 3 people here would get it. But yeah. Seemed like a great watch for the fam. Let's go. The fam being chat. Hell yeah. Smasher Pass famous redheads. Well, that'd be smashing all of them. Of course. Because I feel for their tragedy. And that's, as a demisexual, that's what I need. Okay, this goes back to, okay, smooch, we will all judge you, probably, but that's the fun of it, right? That's half the stream. Let me say, oh boy, you guys are really gonna judge me for this one. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I'm scared. You should be. Sympathy smash. What a mood. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying. Echo, let me explain to everyone. Let me explain a bit about asexuality to you. Particularly demisexuality. That is my flavor of it. You know how last weekend I met with some IRL friends on a Discord chat because all of them still live in Florida, and so the only way we can do this shit is virtually anymore. And we did the potato thing where we talked about potato thoughts, and then I brought those thoughts to you guys on stream this week where you guys judged the fuck out of me for not liking curly fries and calling them spicy. So here's the thing, that led me and my friend, you may know her, it's Vic Katz. Vic Loves Cats on here. Every once in a while, she's on Twitch. Her name is Victoria. Me and Victoria were like, hey, we've always wanted to do a PowerPoint party. And then ironically, when the potato thing came up and we were presenting our potato findings, we said, guys, this is like a great pregame to PowerPoint party. Let's fucking do it. And Victoria and I may be sending Resident Evil reels to each other. Especially some Leon Kennedy edits. And I said, I could do a whole ass. I said to her, I learned something about myself through this particularly, why I sometimes get this form of brain rot and connection to a character. And here's why. And I told her I could do a PowerPoint presentation on it. And she was like, oh my God, we should have a PowerPoint presentation. And you should. And I said, here's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it The Dynamics of Demisexuality, through the lens of Resident Evil and Leon Kennedy, why demis like fictional characters. Okay? That's going to be the PowerPoint presentation. And I'll give you all the TLDR. Demis unite! Castro, let's go! Yes! Hold on, then maybe you'll understand this. The spicy claim I'll never get over, that's okay. Everyone else in my life is judging me for it anyway. I'll accept it. It's fine. I keep forgetting I'm ordering myself lunch. I stop to type something in chat, and then I go back to my work tab again, leave my lunch order chilling on the tabletop. I'm so sorry. She's gonna smash all the Pokemon. I won't, and I'll explain why. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Okay, let me explain why. Here's what I think I figured out. And again, I'm doing a whole PowerPoint presentation on this. If anyone is interested in seeing my PowerPoint presentation, I will present it on Twitch if you want. If people even want to see that. I don't know if you do. So, but here we are talking about it. Here's what I think. I notice I only get really, really brain rotted with characters that are extremely fleshed out. Typically have a lot of story around them, whether it's traumatic or not. Does it often happen to be traumatic? Absolutely it does. I don't know what that says about me. That's pretty bad. But I can think of 2 brain rots I've had on 2 characters since probably streaming that I think you guys as like a general audience. Oh God, wait, sorry, I just read Jack's message. Hold on. I can think of 2 characters I've brain rotted to since, and maybe there's been more, enlighten me if I forget, but since I've been streaming that I think you guys as a general audience will know about or remember. And it's been Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3 and Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. Both of those characters, right? There's been many other hot characters that people like lose it about. For instance, my friend Victoria would send thirst traps on Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters. I never felt as attached to that character. I also felt really attached to the character Jinx. Jinx is another person that you spend a lot of time with. I think as a demi, it's not just about like looks or hotness or like the thirst of it. It is because I get to know that character and sympathize and empathize with them on a level that I think you don't get to with a lot of other characters. And that like appeals to the bond that I want as a demi. Does that make sense? So if there's that level of depth and then you get to know about the person to that extent, your brain is fucking locked on. Yeah, pour powder? That's what I'm saying. So my brain, like, are they hot and that's a bonus? Like, fuck yeah. But it's more like my heart is so attached to them and I just want to hold them and be like, it's going to be okay. Or like, I feel like, I don't know. It's a weird kind of thing, but that's why I think I don't fall for normal thirst traps. It has to be a very specific, there has to be a depth there that I also think is much harder to pull off in movies. I think the reason is mostly happens with video games is because video games will have like a fucking 90-hour story to them, or like how many hours of content and therefore background is there. That's a whole other thing. What are you saying? That's not what I'm saying! No, that's not what I'm saying, Alex. Anyways, can I critically judge your PowerPoint presentation from a corporate design standpoint? Absolutely not, because I will be doing it on fucking Photoshop. Are we being friendly about this? I mean, don't be friendly. You know, especially given the subject matter, but you know, I'm just a little girl. I'm just a little girl, please. Seems like a short PowerPoint. Demis are into fictional characters because they build a mental relationship with the characters as the story progresses. No, Moss. I've thought through this. I'm gonna bullet point specific details because there's gonna be. All right, I have a plan. There's gonna be. Oh my God, Crimson here. Crimson. Hi man, how long you been lurking? Soraya, oh no. I'm interested in seeing your presentation on Leon. You have it in writing. Okay, that's great. I think there's going to be a side PowerPoint. There's going to be a surprise PowerPoint within the PowerPoint on, do these characters have to be traumatic? And what does that mean, right? Where I'm going to teach, I think people use the word trauma bond incorrectly a lot of the time. We're going to talk about what trauma bonding actually is and what is going on here. As an untrained psychologist, I'm going to have to make sure that's in the print there. But that is, you're saying yes, but hear me out. That's going to be part of it. Okay. So wait, Kestrel, do you agree? Okay, wait. Do people understand? Does this make sense? I don't give a fuck how hot they are if they're fucking boring. Exactly. There's been so many hot I don't care about that. I care about if it's like a real person's under there. Fuck, marry, kill, BG3 edition. We could do that on Tuesday too. Okay, it sounds like we're doing Smash or Pass Pokemon, Smash or Pass Resident Evil, and then fuck, marry, kill, BG3 on Tuesday. Is this all in order? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing next week? Oh my god. Absolutely. I've only ever been into video game characters or series characters. No, okay, Kestrel, dude, you and me are like, we're there today, man. I get it. You're so excited for the PowerPoint. It's okay. I have a big brain, we can admit. My first corporate boss used to make me cry when editing my PowerPoint presentations, and unfortunately she drove me to become her instead of to oppose her. But Jack, that's because you're good at your job. And so is Alex. See, I'm just a little girl. And when I worked corporate, I was an artist. I was on the art team. I went to art reviews. I was very good at my job there. I can make you great texture packaging. You know how good I am at texture packaging? Bitch. I'm good at that shit. My PowerPoint skills it will be done on Photoshop. And I'm going to request the gentlest of hands. The gentlest of hands. There's no such thing as a presentation that couldn't go through some tweaks. Okay, but that's fair too. That's fair. As an artist, I agree with that. I think I will learn a lot about myself from your PowerPoint. Do you think... Okay, wait. Chat. Do we think anyone here is going to discover that they themselves are actually on the asexual spectrum? Because here's another thing. The beginning of the PowerPoint is going to be me talking about asexuality. It's going to be a very brief, like, hey, this is what asexuality actually is. Did you know there's all these types? There's sex positive, sex repulsed. And I'll kind of give like a, you know, especially because you guys watch me stream all the time, you kind of know me a bit as a person, right? So like, here's like where I fall probably on the spectrum. And then here's like how other people might operate. That way you guys know what's like a baseline. And then I'll kind of talk about what that means through like IRL relationships, and then like why do demis and asexual people have crushes all the time on fictional characters and not necessarily like translate IRL. And that's what I'll be doing. Let's fucking go. Can you tell everyone the cool thing I learned about Twitch emotes today? I mean, yeah, you can too though. Guys, did you know if you put because I haven't done it yet, if you put a colon and then you type like cozy, it'll show all your cozy emotes, but you can ignore the name of the streamer. Or like heart. Or like love. There you go. Moss knew that, but we knew that because they're a genius. 100%. Not me, at least. Do we think people might? Yeah, people are going to learn some shit about themselves. I love that. I love that. And we'll have a fun time doing it. If you haven't spent 10 plus years painstakingly analyzing yourself, then this will be educational. That's why prefixes are important. But they're so hard to maneuver, man. My partner and I have an inside joke that I'm ace sapiosexual because I could never have a romantic relationship who is not smart. But it's a joke because sapio is problematic, yeah. And also I'm able to be attracted to people cased on looks. I just couldn't date them on looks alone. Yeah, I get that. There has to be some kind of... I can like objectively tell when a person is hot or not. Especially because like as an artist, you know how many times I've had to study different facial structures and body types, and like I definitely have a appreciation for the human figure, right? And facial structure, that sort of thing. But like, and I'll talk about this in my presentation, there's also a difference between sexual attraction, romantic attraction, and aesthetic attraction. Those are all like technically separate things that people often feel together, but you can kind of analyze them separately as well. And I feel for you. I could not do that. That Twitch emote tip was huge. Let's go, Alex. You changed someone's life. This emote thing is a game changer for mobile? Okay, Alex, you changed multiple lives. You did it. And it works on mobile. GG's. Wow. Well, now I'm really excited for this PowerPoint. I actually was going to start working on it this weekend. So I think we're doing it. Alex, aren't we doing it with the friends next weekend? Or is it in May? Oh no, I think it's in May. Okay, so you guys will get this PowerPoint in May. But Tuesday we'll do Smash or Pass. That'll be fun. First week of May? Okay. I got time. Alyssa at work. This is objectively sexy, but I'm not horny. I mean, basically. But see, that's the thing. It's not even like I would describe it as sexy. It's more like oh wow, that's like beautiful. Or like, I don't know. Oh no, are we gonna have to get horny jail? I just see Alex yelling smooch. Are we doing with our friends next weekend? Yeah. Asexuality is funny, man. I'm excited to talk to y'all about it, honestly. It's fun to talk about, especially because so many people misunderstand it, I think. I mean, hell, I used to misunderstand it a lot for maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm still haunted by the potato tier list. I don't trust you. Rosie, don't worry. Don't worry. This is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You know what would be really funny? Have you guys... Whoa! Is that a raid from Dream Writer? Thank you so much for raiding in. How are you doing? Thank you. I was just gonna say, let's give a shout out to Dream Writer. Hey, welcome in, Raider. Dream Writer, do you write? Do you write? I'm really sorry for the conversation you're coming in on right now. It's a bit crazy. But welcome. Wait, Rick, I've been watching Dream Writer all week. Very cozy. Big Rick. I'm gonna drop you a follow. I was gonna ask, do you actually do writing? In this channel, I love writing. We have some writers in the channel, but we also do like book clubs and stuff. I'm a huge reader. Absolutely love just that whole craft. Do you Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Follows here are also anonymous, so, you know, feel free if you just want to lurk and chill, but I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do you dream? Do you write? Rick, and I'm guessing this is some of your doing. Thank you so much for sending them over. You do write. Not officially, but as a hobby. No, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I used to write more as a hobby and I really miss it. But it also, my God, is a lot more work than I think a lot of people realize. What were you doing then on your stream? How did it go? Love some cozy streams? Hell yeah. Glad to be here. And yes, dreams are my favorite. You're playing, Coral Island. Okay, so super cozy indeed. Let's go. The game we're playing today is like I think a cozy horror mystery. Well, maybe not cozy. It's a little weird, but I think it's cozy. Sometimes, Raiders, sometimes I play cozy games. Sometimes I do horror stuff. I'm chatty though. I describe myself as high energy cozy. If you want an idea of what it is like here. Alyssa keeps claiming we're going to be gaming today. We are. It's supposed to be only like an hour long. So I'm not going to lie because we're having such great chats. I'm riding the wave. I'm here, you know. We're keeping it going. Also, if anyone needs to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I know raiding or streaming is taxing, you know, make sure you stretch, eat, do your thing. But thank you so much for being here. If you want to keep hanging out, you are more than welcome. No one ever talks about demisexuality. I know. And then a lot of people will just kind of be like, oh, that's not a real thing. And it's like, well, hold on. Allow me to introduce you to more. You saved an earth giant? Wait, that's sick as hell. Really? Rosie, thank you for lurking. Feral cozy, the best vibe. I could agree with, okay, so it's like a high energy feral cozy. Also, best vibe is like the highest compliments. Thank you, Kestrel. I feel like Observation Duty is a great example of cozy horrors. Yes. He felt like that was an oxymoron. No, yeah, it's like... I do think Observation Duty is like cozy horror. Resident Evil is not. It's cozy to some people because it's like a comfort game. But I think comfort and cozy can kind of have two different connotations, you know? I think this is supposed to be cozy because it's a mystery game, but the art is supposed to be weird as hell. So the art is kind of like, huh? It's like the cat a little bit. Hello, is it Sith Spidey? Welcome in. Begins writing own biography. I was normal, then Jurassic Park opened its gates to crippling debt and hyperfixation, more intense than phone screen doom scrolling addiction. I love that for you, though. Any kind of brain rot that can get you out of doom scrolling fixation and get you into something else is good. It's good in my book. I love that for you. Yeah, cozy is so versatile a concept that I'm kind of interested where the limits are. Yeah, I mean, I guess at what point does cozy kind of leave its jurisdiction, right? Maybe that is where we do cozy versus comfort. What's a comfort game versus a cozy game? Cozy horror is getting popular. More people are catching on. I mean, it's my brand. Look behind me. That's my brand. What game is it? It's a game called, I'll reveal it because we can go into it soon. It's a game called Carimara, if anyone knows it. Carimara, it's got a, hold up. Carimara, Beneath the Forlorn Limbs. It's supposed to be like 45 minutes to an hour. Hence why I was worried about the time. Okay. Need a Star Wars cozy game? I'm kind of shocked they haven't made a Star Wars cozy game. Hi, Isaiah. Welcome in. What is sleep? It eludes many of us. Is there a Star Wars cozy game? Why is my camera being this way? Cam, look at me. Look at me, Cam. Yeah, because Lord of the Rings came out with a cozy game. And I haven't played it, Tales of the Shire. I heard it was a little disappointing for some. So maybe, I don't know, maybe only a Star Wars cozy if they can pull it off right. Mara's car? Carimara? They're gonna hate that. Not to play myself, but to watch others play. No, I get it. I'm loving the new cozy farm sim horror games. Yes. Have you heard of, because I know like Cozy Grove is kind of one, but Dream Rider, have you heard of Welcome to Elderfield? That is one I played. There's a demo out that you might like to try. You think so? Okay. I don't know if you've played it. The demo is definitely worth trying. The vibe is immaculate. I do think mechanically it needs to be cleaned up a bit. I also think it's made on like RPG Maker, which is like a little disappointing for me. I tend to not really like RPG Maker games, but the aesthetic and style, it is done so well that I'm gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna hold it out. That's true. Lego Star Wars is pretty cozy. Let me moisture farm on Tatooine. Yeah, raise banthas, repel Tusken Raiders, Hut Cartels, Bullseye Womp Rat. That actually does sound really fucking nice. It'd be like Tatooine Rancher, the game. I actually need this now. You haven't slept in 2 days? Maybe take like some melatonin or something then. That's kind of crazy. My earbud jelly disappeared. I heard my name. No, the game we're playing today, it's called Carimara. Moss's name is Mara. You're going to hear that a lot. I'll check out the demo and wishlist. I just, if you're into the cozy horror thing, Welcome to Elderfield that's a cool one, man. That's a cool one. It is Carimara indeed. Jabba the Hutt could be the Star Wars farm games for Tom Nook. Yes! Oh my god. And then you can get like caught up with the wrong crowd and like gamble. But the way there's gambling in like Stardew Valley where it's not scary because we got to keep it cozy, right? The Mafia can't be too scary, but they're present and they'll help you out a bit. Recommend Grave Season. It'll come out this summer. Oh yeah, Alexa, I think I have that one wishlisted too. Found a game today where you decorate medieval manuscripts with drag and drop. Is that called like scriptography? It's something like that, right? I think I actually wishlisted that one, or I was looking at it. I've also heard mixed reviews on the Shire game. Some people love it, some people don't. You own it. I enjoyed the beginning. but lack of time has kept me from it. Okay. Scriptorium, that's it. Thank you. Okay, that is the one I saw. That's a cool idea. A friend of mine owns the Shire game, and she told me it's definitely fun. She's come back to it multiple times, but it just seems like there's a lot of lack of polish in the game that I think a lot of other cozy games have. That's at least what she was telling me. So it was like, if people were expecting something of very high quality, they tended to be disappointed with it. Whereas if you just don't mind being there with the vibes, regardless of level of polish, then like you'll probably be okay with it and like it. And I don't know. I already have such little time on my I mean, like you're saying, right? Like you haven't gotten back to it because you don't have a lot of time. It's kind of tough, especially with cozy games, because cozy games, regardless of what kind of like time cycle they use or system, they require you to kind of play for a pretty long time, either daily or like often, and like building up your farm. You're committing a lot of hours to building up your area. Rip New World, yep. I think New World's gone, baby. Ye old coloring book. Didn't that Moria game come out recently? Oh yeah, there was like a Mines of Moria game, right? It's overseen by Amazon. Quality just isn't the same. Yeah. I hate that that's happening. It's fine. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not upset about any of that. Certainly not me. Gang. I think it's time to game. Are we ready to see if this is actually a cozy game or not? Is it cozy? Who knows? Let's turn off the chill beats. It do be. Oh, wait! Jack was waiting for that! She's
Okay.
a fucking gamer, dude.
Okay, Jack, you want an embarrassment hour game. What game do you want?
For those that don't know, Embarrassment Hour is when we used to do this every day. Embarrassment Hour is the hour before gaming where we would play a bunch of daily games like New York Times, crossword puzzles, connections, Wordle, that kind of thing. Okay, and we want to do connections, but now people can redeem that, and we just do one of those games if they so desire. Stop what we're doing, go do it. All right, then in that case, the chill beats come back on. Everyone get back in your chill seats. Absolutely, I have too many cozy games in my library. One day I'll get to them. Yeah, I mean, because even Coral Island, I haven't played Coral Island, but isn't that one also kind of like I said, they're all just long, which is great. You can play them for such a long period of time. You get your money's worth, but also it'd be tough. Okay, here we go. This is Connections. Everyone watch out. Connections going to flashbang you. I can't find it anywhere. I didn't even notice it fell out. Oh no, your earbud? It's clear. Kill me. If the bald man that builds phallic rockets and owns Amazon is involved, I kind of expect it not to be good. Says Spidey, you are, God, you're in a very similarly minded place. I would 100% agree with you. Yeah, yep. We do the best we can in the capitalist hellscape, don't we? Or cut corners for profit, yep. Okay, we're going in. We got petal. I saw a leaf stem. But, root. Is that what we got? Oh, wait. Petal on a flower is normally spelt with a T. So I feel like it could be that. I do see, though, dominant, tonic, root, key. Those are all musical terms. Okay. Based and at the same time, Project Hail Mary is an Amazon film. That's true. But I trust Lord and Miller, working on Spider-Verse. Actually, I know a lot of Spider-Verse horror stories. Spider-Verse almost didn't happen. But that's okay. Pedal and string or guitar stuff. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see what you're playing. I'm going to lurk and eat a light lunch. That sounds great. Dream Raider, thank you so much for rating in. I can't wait to check out your stuff. I think I had already, I dropped you a follow. So yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Rick, thank you so much for recommending them, and have a great lunch. You think Spider-Verse ain't happening for years? Oh my God, T? Because voice actor. Oh, the Miles voice actor. Oh, I just have production T from the first film. This is from Into the Spider-Verse before, like, we're talking like 2017, 2018 shit. Just production mishaps that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about on Twitch. But I can just say that almost didn't happen. I worked at Netflix with some of the people that worked on, like, some of the key artists on the Spider-Verse films. What do we want to shoot first? Oh yeah, I heard about the Miles voice actor stuff. I only heard a little bit of it. Too weird with the married Gwen Stacy character. No, I did hear a little bit about that. Granted, I'm not really on Twitter, or like I've been trying to be on social media a little bit less, ironically, as I present myself on social media more. But yeah, I feel like I heard a little bit about that, and it did kind of make me like, oh man, like, come on, dude. It just sucks when you hear news like that, you know? You're like, come on, please, guys, let's all be normal. Can you talk about it in the Patreon Hobbit Hole coffee chat? I can if it's not, like, recorded. And I'm actually going to start doing those on YouTube. Maybe one day when, like, the dust settles more. But, you know. Industry. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, you know what I'm saying? Root, stem, leaf, and bulb are deaf flower words. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so root was meant to throw us off of tonic, dominant, key, and pedal. Fuck. Okay, those were all music things. There's a pedal point or a pedal tone if you don't know what that is. That's a thing in music. If he doesn't reel in, I think they'll replace him. That would, like, could you imagine throwing that away for something like that when, like, you're about to get this hit finale of a trilogy like that? That would suck. Hammer, pedal, key, and string are all parts of a piano. That's a good one. Genius. We haven't even gotten... I thought that one might be the purple. Okay. Tonic and soda could go together. Popular in general can mean kind of like the greater of a group. You know what I mean? Like the majority. So maybe that could also mean dominant and common. Fuck yes. Okay, I see. Okay, you guys are thinking similarly. Hell yeah, hell yeah. What do we think these mean? I know we like to try to figure it out before we send it. Stormy, tan, tonic. This has got to be one of those ones where it's like Minnesota, you know what I mean? Or like Montana, or like water, drink names. What is tan? I know like gin and tonic. Summer drinks at a beach on shit weather day. Hurricane watch party. Sith Spidey. This is important. Are you a Floridian? Are you fellow Floridian? I'm not in Florida now, but I was born in Florida. My husband and I just moved to North Carolina last year. Oh my God. Hello. I've met another one in the wild. Hey man, I used to do hurricane watch parties. Let's go Florida man. Yes. LOL Clark. Well, listen, not everyone says fucking hurricane watch parties, okay? If you live there, you have them every fucking year. Every year. But, you know what I mean? If you live in fucking Montana, that's not where your brain goes. You're not like, hurricane watch party. Let's go. Thanks, Jack. I couldn't get there. Scotch and soda, usually. Okay. They banned the hurricane cakes at Publix because people sensitive. I mean, I get it, but like, come on, let people have fun. I do get it though, but also, come on. Second halves of drink names. What is a Stormy then? Scotch and soda. I don't know tan. I don't know tan or Stormy, but regardless, we got it. Hurricane cakes? Well, yeah, because you would bring the cakes to the party. People would like potluck at a party. You'd bring movies, you'd bring a shitload of booze. I don't even drink, and I know people bring a shitload of booze. Yeah, and you like wade the night together. And that's it. Straight to jail. Dark and stormy, black and tan. Okay, I've heard of dark and stormy. I didn't know about black and tan. A for real party? Yeah. Absolutely. And sometimes it's not even just a party, but what we used to do, like my D&D groups would get together, that'd be like D&D day. That'd be the day we have like 8-hour D&D session. Let's fucking go. Because we're not really, like, we weren't really huge partiers. But yeah, and then like to D&D, you would bring like the snacks and the potluck and like, okay, well, let's hunker down together. Or that'd be a great time for like a movie marathon party. Or yeah, absolutely. College was crazy with hurricane parties. That's real, baby. I'm as landlocked as you can get, so forgive me. That's insane person behavior. No, it's because, Moss, if you actually live through a hurricane, so coming from Florida, this tracks actually, if you live through a hurricane, most of the time, they're nothing. Most of the time. If you, yeah, like, okay, Sith's got a good point though. Tornadoes are like infinitely more scary than a hurricane ever is. So hurricanes are most of the time, they hit you as a category 1 or 2. And a category 1 or 2 hurricane is child's play. And I mean that literally. As like an 8-year-old child, we used to go outside and play in the middle of hurricanes because it was like nothing was really happening. The reason they have to shut down school and stuff, and I've said this whole spiel before, so sorry if I'm boring anybody. Historic week, no funny Florida man headlines. There's still the weekend, Rick. There's time. Yeah, if you get hit by like a 1 or 2, that's not so bad. The reason they have to cancel school and stuff is because if one single gust of wind comes through, it can topple school buses because it's over 40 miles per hour wind gusts. So they have to like be careful for that. There is also always the potential of flooding, but that's only if a storm sits over the same spot for a long period of time and it doesn't move as quickly. But for the most part, a hurricane's not really that bad. If you get hit by a 3 and you're on the outskirts of it, even that's kind of like, okay, it's windy. I lost a tree branch, but like not bad. I've gotten way worse storms here in North Carolina than I ever did from the outsides of a category 3. Now, if you get hit head on by a cat 3 or higher, I would even say it's just anytime you get hit head on by a cat 3 or higher. If you're near the eye of the storm, then you're fucked. Then you need to get the hell out of there. But that's normally such a small area of land that you don't really gotta worry about it. And you have plenty of notice to get the fuck out. But anything outside of that, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, sure. Hurricane days are pretty fun as long as they weren't, yeah, cat 3 plus. Yeah. And even then, if it's like, it starts changing, but cat 5s and like the super cat 5s can get pretty crazy, even on the outskirts. But then it's kind of like a spectrum, you know? Mostly just sit on the back porch and drink a glass of wine. That's literally the same vibe. It's the same vibe. Got 2 days left and the beaches are open. Sith, can I ask you what part of Florida are you from? I'm from like the northern part of South Florida. South Florida, but like, I'm not from like the Miami side or the Miami part or Naples. Quick, go do something crazy, Sith. True, it's only Friday. The best shit is only beginning. See, in Illinois, it's so flat. Flash floods are a common concern. See, okay, I get that. And I think it would be like if, do you guys remember when Hurricane Helene came through like a year and a half ago and it came up to the Appalachian Mountains? And then Appalachia was like wiped out a little bit from a not so strong hurricane, but it's because of the rain. It dumped a ton of water. It sat there for a couple of days, which is a long time. And then also the land up here is not like Florida. Florida soil is literally sand. It is sandy. It is not good for growing plants. It's why we can't grow tall trees or anything down there because it's just so loose. And it sucks up so much water. It is so wet in Florida and the soil is so designed for that kind of stuff that If there's flooding in Florida, it means there was a shit ton of rain. I'm talking like beyond 10 inches of rain. And maybe even more than that. I'm just kind of like off the cuff. I know my friends last weekend got like 5 or 6 inches of rain in a day, and they were like, oh yeah, that was a lot, but there was no flooding. 5 or 6 was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. It's because Florida's supposed to be a swamp. Yeah, and even in the non-swampy areas, then it gets really sandy. Cause that's probably because I live closer to the coast, right? So you get more of that like sandstony type of eroded texture soil. It's why the only thing grows there is pine, and it's like a sand pine. It's not very pretty. You're from Tampa, okay? Let's go. I'm basically like immediately east from you. That's what I thought you meant before hurricane cakes were mentioned. Oh, I got you. They're tearing up all the forests and stuff for subdivisions and strip malls. I'm not gonna lie, Sith. I haven't asked you if you liked it in Florida or not. I left because I needed to get the hell out for that reason. I live close to Appalachia now in North Carolina, and I fucking love it. Jack derailed us into another deep yap sesh. I see your master plan at work. Well done. Rick, but you like that. That's you like that too. You also do like games. I got it. Don't worry. Hi, Rilesy. Welcome. Fun fact, tea tree oil came to the States because they were used to basically terraform Florida. Limestone, Florida is all limestone. That's it, limestone. I said sandstone, didn't I? I meant limestone. Smooch is super pissed. One podcast streamer I follow does this great thing I love called Sloppy Joe's Bingo. The Sloppy Joe's bar in the Keys has a live feed running 24/7, pointing out to the street outside of the bar. In the evening, there's always wacky drunk tourists doing things. They build a bingo card randomizer for spotting regular craziness there. And see, here's the funny thing, and other Floridians can back me up on this. Key West is a whole other world. Key West is like a Florida pocket dimension. Truly. Hi, Rousey. Hi, halfway between Tampa and Orlando. Let's go. They literally turned the fish farm across from my family's home into a damn subdivision. I hate that. It used to not be that way. Because I grew up there, and I'm 31. So I lived there for like 30 years. I went to school at Florida State too, so I've kind of been like all over the state and the different, like, I guess you can call them like cultural environments. And it's just really sad to see what it's been becoming, but I feel for you. I also understand if people don't necessarily want to leave a home that they're attached to just because it's changing so much. Yeah, it's rough. I was ready to get out of there even before that, but it sent me over the edge. Oh, not pissed, just don't want to overwork yourself. Oh, thanks, Smooch. That's so nice. I mean, even if you were, I kind of meant that jokingly, especially because the alarm sound is funny, but thank you. Believe that for sure. It's 98% tourists. Go Knowles! Yeah, get those Gators or something. The subdivision HOA tried dictating how we decorate for holidays like we were here first. I fucking hate HOAs. They can be dastardly. All right, gang. Because it has been quite a bit of time, I think I am going to transition to the game. That was nice, though. That was nice. GG, ranting about Florida a little bit. All right, let's mute the chill beats. Everyone watch your ears. I'm starting up the game. I don't know how loud it's going to be. Watch out. It's coming.
Oh, it was casually cast aside.
What was? Oh? The hell is this? Okay, hold on. It seems quiet. Too quiet. I'm a bit concerned. Okay. Cam sensitivity. What is this? WASD, space to jump, interact, move. I have a bug? That's like a bug report, right? Okay. Our yaps, it was casually cast aside. Well, I reached the bottom of chat and we were done. I do need to change the category. Thank you. Carimara. All right, let's do this. Thank you. Okay, I hope this is it. Start? Do we go? Is this it? Under Marvel Rivals for me. Gotta try out newly dropped Dommy Mommy Black Cat when waiting for her, one of my favorite comic characters. Okay, I was wondering if Sith Spidey, that name, had to do with Spider-Man. I also fucking love Spider-Man. Hell yeah, let's go Black Cat. We love Felicia. Go enjoy Felicia. I'm immediately lurking to consume some pancakes. God, that also sounds good too, man. All right, welcome to Carimara. This is supposed to be a short little... It's got, I think, elements of horror because of the art. But this is supposed to be a mystery game, story-rich. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. So we're here and we're going to see what this is like. Listen, you know about exercise things. You know how eating refined sugars gives you pretty instant energy boost? Should I get a McFlurry 60 minutes or 30 minutes before my bike ride? I feel like you should get like granola. I feel like maybe 60 minutes. Here's the thing. After a McFlurry, you're going to crash so fucking hard that it might make the bike ride, like, by the end of your bike ride. There's no option to not get a McFlurry. I would say 60 minutes then. 30, if you take it 60, you'll food coma, won't get on the bike. See, I worry it's going to drop too fast, and then halfway through the bike ride, he's going to want to, like, throw up or something. So, I don't know. Maybe split it even and do 45. She's voiced by Luna's voice from Hell of a Boss. I need to watch Hell of a Boss. Everyone's telling me to watch it. Need to jump out and see the kitties. Did we watch the trailer of this on a stream back in the day? I don't think so, but I might be wrong. Oh, she voiced Black Cat in the Spider-Man games. Sick. Okay. I worry I'm gonna puke up my delicious McFlurry, which would make me sad. Alex, you can go get a McFlurry. You can go do that right now. Jack, gotta do it twice. Try it both ways. Do once today, once tomorrow, and then get back to us with the results. Alex, what are you talking about? We have a McDonald's. You can go drive to a McDonald's. Of course you can. Can you get me one? I shouldn't. But I want it. No. I'm not. It's impossible. Here's Carimara. I have no idea what to expect from this, except the art looked cool and I thought, let's do it. Once upon a time. I do think I'm going to up the sound volume just in case. Watch your ears. But, oh shit, it was still going? Beneath the forlorn limbs. I don't hear anything. I'm scared now. Hold on. There is sound. It's hella quiet. Yeah, it's very quiet for me too. I'll turn it up more in a second, but you're not really missing much. The hell is this? Am I a goblin man? Oh. Okay, we'll just up this all the way. If it jump scares y'all, I'm so sorry. Okay. Collect cards. I got a little hat on. Okay. I can't... I'm stuck? Am I already stuck? Did I bug it out because I opened the menu immediately? Hi, Bungus! How you doing? Hold on. We're gonna just pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna just pretend that didn't happen. Dude, I can't... This art style is wild. It is. I can't fucking... I can't move! I think we watched the trailer, but it was like 2 years ago or something. Bag dolls. What are you waiting for? Just go to the cellar. Have some questions. Old lady! Old lady seeks experienced Carimara for ghost problem. It was all in the sign. That's all you need to know about me. You curious little guy. Something else? Who's Carimara? Oh, that's me. What I think of you? So I'm Goblin Man Carimara? It makes me crave seafood. You don't look very strong, nor very intelligent. But hey, only you bothered to do this dirty work around here. So we make do. Something else? Bag dolls. Aren't they beautiful? They're soft. They smell good. And when they fall on your head, they don't shatter your skull! Because they're squishy. Okay. Good luck. So, okay. Oh, look, I'm on this little... I can jump on this little seat. I can jump on the table. Hey, oh! Can I jump up here? Wait, that's... Hold on. I can't. Fuck. The art style, I'm already loving it. I'm loving it. I did see there is an ability to do like a crosshair. I kind of want to do that for now, just so I know like what I can click or not. Is this where she sleeps? No, this is like a chair? The hell is that? Huh? Okay. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, we're going down here. Hell yeah, we're going down here. Mom? Are you scared? I love this. Whatever that is, I want it. I want it in my office. Alex? Can I get this? Can I get one of these? Am I allowed? Wooden statues. So we can collect cards and those become like talking subjects? Oh, this sucks. I would never go into a tunnel that's only supported by like wood beams. It gives too much like West Virginian mining tunnels and I would just, I would freak out. The hell is that? No. Why? Alex, I can keep it in my office. Please? Is this just the other side of it? So this goes in a circle. Okay. Okay, that's completely normal. Okay, a heron? Oh man, I'm gonna get lost in here, dude. Oh, I'm gonna get lost in here, dude. Oh, what is this frog man? Some of them are kind of cute though. Tafers. So, what the hell? Frog? We miss her so much. Where's Kestrel? Kestrel Frog. You must help us. We need you. Kestrel's with the kitties. She shouldn't be left here alone. Her place is among us. What? We want to gaze upon her again. Yes, look at her. One last time. I'm still here. Look at the frogs, man. Bring her back. She must return. Who is she? Okay. 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 I'm here. I'm here. Well, for lore? Little one. Can you understand me? I don't know why I'm here. Who was I? Am I supposed to answer? What if I just do this? Who killed me? I'm gonna blame the old lady. I don't trust her. What killed me? Should I not have just done that? Are you mocking me? Oh no! BRB McFlurry? Get out of my sight. I got an achievement for fainting. It says you fainted. Poor insignificant little thing. The ghost did him no favors. It's a good thing I followed him discreetly. Let's take him back upstairs. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Okay.
2 hours later.
Is it? Yo, she's got 4 arms! Oh my god. Knitting like that? Dude. Oh, you're awake. I'm relieved you were pale as a ghost when I found you. Take care of yourself. Okay. I'm sorry I blamed you, old lady. You seem kind of nice. Now. Let's go upstairs before we go back down. So we have to figure out the mystery of what happened to the ghost. Do you see that? You managed to piss them off. Congratulations. This is some salad fingers shit. Oh my god. Wait, don't even. Dude, I remember salad fingers. This little loft bed, this is cute as hell. This is cute as hell. What are you guys? Suspicious hole. You know what I'm saying? You know about a suspicious hole? You know about that? Oh. Hey, you know about the dolls? No, come back! Am I gonna die again? Suspicious Hole is my nickname in college. Wait! Wait, come back! I don't want to sleep. I want to ask the Suspicious Hole my questions. Please, come back. Let me ask you about lore. Hold on. Let me... Hey. Don't.
That was brutal.
How's Capybara? I mean, Camaro? I mean, Carimara? I mean, how's the game? It's good. I've already basically done a game equivalent of dying 2 or 3 times now.
Kapow! Major damage.
Yeah, I deserve that. Hey, what do you know about the hole? Watch out, there's something living in there. I think it's a dormouse. As long as you don't piss it off, it won't hurt you. But you're so meek and fragile. Maybe don't push your luck. Something else? Nope. Good luck. I'm gonna try asking... Should I try asking something else? I'd say I don't need carrying, but my feet be hurting often. They are nicely carrying me back to bed. Should I ask them? So it like grays out if I've asked about it. Should I ask them about their hole? Can we ask about floor lore? That's what I did, and then that sent me downstairs again. What do we do? Bimp, how are you doing? Did I say hi to you? I think I just read your joke and laughed. How are you doing, man? The forearm lady. Okay, old lady. Shh, run. I can't back away. Okay. Alright, the hand got me. The double quote. Okay, let's go back downstairs. There's a lot we can explore down here. Just another day in paradise. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having a nice Friday. Had a good morning, you know. Got some stuff done, and then I'm happy to be streaming today, man. Where does this go? All of these are like animal carvings. That's kind of important, right? Where the fuck does this take me? A mirror. Hey, look, I'm a goblin man. I'm a little goblin dude. I think I might be lost. No. Okay, so that just took me in a circle. So we'll come back around here. There should be like, yep, this little dude. And there's a point where I'll be able to turn right. Let's try that. Here. Oh, wait, but that's just the heron thing. Okay. So I turned this way. That's back up. Huh? Oh no, what'd I say? That's getting clipped. What? Okay, this way. Boom. If I take a right, there's the frog, which means we're close to the ghosts.
Getting better at gaming.
I'm a little... confused. Should try again and see what the ghost says. You're back. Have you pondered my questions? This time, don't make any mistake. So, who was I? The suspicious hole. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna mock the dead. Ask old lady about floor lore? That's a good idea. Let's do it. I think I may have done that already. But... yeah, let's try it again. Is the... uh-oh. Did you see that? Why is she following me? She followed me down here. Huh? So now I'm back at the heron. And if I go this way, that leads me back to the basement. There's the basement. There's... okay. I'm getting my bearings. This before was a dead end. Is it still? And even if it does, it just wraps around. It does! So... what else can I do? Why is she following me? Well, last time she had to carry you upstairs. She did say, like, oh, it was a good thing I was following you. Chest box. I can ask it stuff? Oh, I bet if I get, like, a key or something. Hold on, let's just exhaust our options. If it doesn't kill me, we'll do it. Old lady, open this for me, please. Fuck. So I need to look around more. Find like a key or something. Okay. Something up here? Anything? Oh, the front door's open now. Oh, we can go outside. Wow. It's terrifying. There's a bird? Bird! Help. What's this? That's cool. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? Maybe old lady forlore? Rose hips. Okay. I love me a good rose hip. I will wait, hold on. I got a thing for this. Ready?
I will devour your insides.
There, is it working now? There we go. I was joking. Don't make that face. What do you want from me, you little brat? Who are you? Violet? She's been living here for ages. So, the old lady's name is just Violet. But some years ago, she ended up all alone. And since then, nothing's gone right. Nobody gives me anything to chew on anymore. I'm waiting for her to pass away so I can eat her dead body. That's cool. What do you know about... your name is... you're an owl? You're an owl? No. Are you gonna show me every corner of the house? Fuck off with your hole. Fuck off with your hole! What do you know about forlore? Is it edible? Then I don't give a shit. Okay. What do you know about Carimara? You're terribly ugly. But it suits you. I've never tasted a little goblin like you. Wow. Okay, rose hips. Some itchy ass fruit? Don't eat those. You'll feel it passing by. It's full of prickly hairs. Dormice love it though. They really eat whatever you can get their hands on. I know what to do. I know what to do. Hoot hoot, maybe rose hip? I know exactly what to do now. We need to go upstairs to the suspicious hole and give them the rose hips. I mean, as long as it suits me. Okay, another card. Let's just finish looking around. Okay, I'm understanding the mystery of it. I'm understanding now. That really is just an owl. That's the ugliest fuck-ass owl I've ever seen. Calling me ugly? Bitch. Okay. So these are mice. We go here. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna give you everything you've ever wanted. Yes! Oh! Oh my god. Hi, hi, hi! Some rose hip! I smelled some rose hip. Oh god, it's ugly. I'm quite shy. My dad told me to never talk to strangers. Especially nosy little bastards like you. It's a shame he's no longer here to talk about it. If I get my hands on whoever killed him, I will shoot him in the face with a large wooden punch. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Hey, you wanna... I can tell you about the mice now. You wanna hear about them? He's kind of... Sorry.
A dormouse. I knew there was one left in that hut. They're absolute vermin. They lurk in the shadows. And as soon as your back is turned, they're pranking you. They steal your stuff. They trash your place. And they throw at your face all the crap they can find. Nah. At first it's funny. In the end you want to slaughter them all.
Okay. They seemed like they had a lot to say about that. What's in the box? The old lady seems to love it. She doesn't open it very often. She must be hiding something very precious in there. A fine cut of meat, I guess. Okay, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Meh. Okay, does that mean... Is there anything else we can get over here? Otherwise, we can go back downstairs. Oh, a nice little, like, babbling brook. Wow. A heron. Or whatever you are. Well, fuck. Now, where else do we go? We know we need a key, I think, for the chest. Actually going now, BRB. No problem. Let's ask old lady. Oh, you're awake. I'm relieved. You were pale as a ghost when I found you. Take care of yourself. I don't trust her. Can I ask you questions? Yeah. A forlore. To me, it's a ghost, but okay. It's settled in our cellar. Some nights you can hear it howl. I feel like it's calling me. It keeps me awake at night. Find a solution! That's your job, isn't it? So we're like an exorcist. I'm sorry. I just get so jumpy these days. I don't get much sleep. Something else? I found the dormouse. Oh! You're in luck. Usually it never shows itself. I think there's another one in the shed. I've lost the key, but you should be able to get it in through the side. There's a missing plank on the left behind the thorns. Oh, let's go do that. Hold on. That's huge. Good luck. That's huge. This is basically Phasmophobia too. Yeah, but with like a story. This is fun. On the left side. Is this not the left side? Depends on which way you're looking at it, huh? What are you talking about? This side? This side? What do you mean? What do you mean? You gotta get past the thorns, it said. Is that this? Oh! Oh. A dead dormouse. He's a goner. What is that? Part of its arm? It's flashing like I could take it. Can't open that. Oh, I can go outside though. Okay. Okay. I can walk on the rocks. Think you saw it a little further back? Yeah, I missed it. Oh. Yo, was that a big sword? I want that big sword. What? A grave. Yo, I don't want a tombstone. I want this. I want a big ass sword. And I want it like Sword in the Stone style, where they stick it in a big rock so no one can take it from me. And everyone's gonna be like, damn, this person was a badass. What did they do? And it'll say, content creator. Can I go that way? Nope. Okay. I got a lot there. I can ask the old lady about the grave? Garden tool. Wait, can I use that to pry this? There's gonna be some way we can get that, right? It's all sparkly. There's no way there's not. Okay, is there anything... We could ask the owl about the grave. That can't hurt.
What a waste. Burying a delicious fresh corpse like this. She could have at least left me those pretty eyes. Wah.
Alright. That's it. That's all I got. Where is she? Hey, you. Alright. I gotta ask you about the grave. Huh? Well, I confess. I haven't told you everything. Go and look in the chest. The key is hidden above the fireplace. Just jump. Oh, okay. Wait, are you for real? Oh my fucking lord. I'm dumb. I can't do it. I got it. Okay, so now we can open the chest. This is cool. I like this. Lavender. Lavender. Do we think that's the ghost? Like, who was I? What happened to me? We could try. Have a question. Yeah. Who's Lavender? She's just quiet. Why? Garden. Or no, not the grave. Fuck. I confess. I might as well ask her about the garden tool, like some other stuff. I don't like gardening. I tried, but I just can't do it. Something else. So was Lavender the gardener, maybe? What about your rose hips, then? Isn't it pretty? Long ago, we used to make jam out of it. But I don't feel like doing that anymore. I don't like it anyway. Something's going on. Something's going on. I think old lady may have like killed Lavender and Lavender was the gardener or something. That's not good. What about your owl? Oh, I see you've met the owl. She enjoys to stay near our house. I think she likes us quite a lot. We've named her Pansy. Another flower reference. It's nice that you can talk to her with your cards, since you're mute. Your magic is really useful. Something else? Okay, I only ate half the McFlurry. The rest is in the freezer, so that means I should hit the bike in 30 minutes, right? I think that's how that works. Yeah! Absolutely. Jack, you know what might be a better option for the bike is like caffeine. Like an afternoon coffee, like a pre-workout, you know? Maybe that. It's too late now, but sure, try it. Alright, the wood statues. I made them myself. They're cursed. Some years ago, they started falling off by themselves. Or, yeah. I couldn't bring myself to throw them away. To the cellar, at least. They can't fall any lower. Okay. Good luck. I want to go back. And I kind of want to talk to the ghosty. Is that Lavender? I want to go back and talk to the ghost. Let's just see. I had coffee at 1:30, oatmeal at 2. Oh, you should be good. I'm so fucking nutritionally pumped for this ride. Oh, you should be fine then. Honestly, the coffee and the oatmeal is like, you're already good to go. Oh wait, I need to go to the heron. Heron's we're seeing a lot of these animals. The heron, the frog. We are seeing the animals in real time. around the cottage. Yeah, my workouts are always way better when I have granola and then like for breakfast, then an hour later I start working out. So these frogs, we miss her so much. That's gotta be Lavender in the grave, right? The hair and the frog, gross. You're back. Have you pondered upon my questions? This time don't make any mistakes. So, who was I? I think you were Lavender. Who killed me? Was it the old lady? What killed me? The only thing I have right now is the garden tool. I think that was the wrong answer. You don't seem very confident. Are you sure you have all the information you need? Come back when you have a real theory. Okay, let's try this again. He still can't seem to get it right. He'd better not leave without solving the problem. This is really cool. I'm enjoying this. You've got to hit bridle arms for the bike ride. I'm gonna start doing that. I have a weightlifting workout I'm doing today, and then I want to start doing like a 20-minute walk after. Like some kind of like light cardio. For me, light cardio. I know your bike rides are a bit more intense. What happens if I sleep? Does it go to the next day and I get like new card options maybe? Now I feel like I gotta jump around. Alright. Can I jump up here? Yeah, like what's in there? Huh? Huh, she? Huh. I'll ask her about everything. Let's ask about the dead dormouse. Poor little thing. Who the hell did this? That's awful. I'll bury it across the river. That's supposed to be a hint for us to check across the river. This old shed is falling apart. It's been a long time since we set foot there. Why do you care anyway? So these are supposed to be clues that we don't need anymore because we have found what we've needed from there. Made it out of ads. Oh, wait, no, come back, deer! No! My magical deer. Wait, did you see that? Can I follow you? The hell are you doing there?
Still around? Planning to settle here?
What? Alright, let's ask him. Lavender.
Oh, the other woman. She took good care of me. Not like the crazy one. The two of them got on like a house on fire. I really miss those days. The garden used to be beautiful, well maintained. Now it's hard to hunt with all these weeds. There's nothing left to put in your gullet. How sad. I wonder why I still stick around. That's mercy, I guess. Ah, those famous statues. Yeah. A fine piece of work. By the way, one day I saw the old lady throw one of these into the river. She was squealing like a pig being slaughtered. It was hard to watch, poor thing.
Okay. Okay, we got a lot of information for... Okay. So Lavender was indeed a person. She was the gardener. She's why there's rose hips, but it looks like things are in disarray. I bet we could get, like... You think she was killed with the axe? Think we can get, like, an old axe murder? Day 2, game 2 of Axe Murder Mystery? First Firewatch, now this? I think it's kind of interesting. The big studies on walking are coming in lately, and it's looking like 8,000 steps a day is the best possible exercise for prolonging your life, reducing all-cause mortality. Really? Okay. That's good, because I try to shoot for 10,000, and then some days I get closer to 7 or 8, and I'm just like, alright, I guess I gotta be okay with that. Especially when I sit as much as I do for, like, streaming and stuff, but, you know. C'est la vie. Let's see if we can find... There's that other statue she was talking about. An owl statue. Why was the owl statue thrown that way, huh? Anything new here? This also has lavender on the grave, which means probably the woman named Lavender was buried there. Is this like a fucking Deku tree? Great Deku tree. Give me your wisdom. Holy fuck. Twas in the car, now I'm here. Hey Jay, how has your day been? Yo, happy Friday. I hope you get to good news this weekend. Although there's also plenty of studies about how weight training is extremely good for prolonging your health as well. Well, I know especially as a woman, I need to prolong my weight, or to prolong health in general, I need weight training, especially because we have to deal with like brittle bones, osteoporosis. We lose muscle mass so much quicker than you guys every decade, especially once you hit 30. And I also just like being strong and I like lifting weights. So like all in all, that's a plus. But I do also want to trim a bit by losing fat, and I know like I've been seeing more and more people recommend for what I want a good combination is weightlifting and then just heighten your step count a little bit. And walking is like, I like walking. I can also listen to podcasts or like read while I walk or watch a TV show. So I'm trying to like incorporate that at the end of a workout so I have a full weightlifting session that's like all of my energy goes straight into like the muscle gain. And then I can just get some extra steps in after, you know? You're subbing high school ELA? You were next door to your aunt? That's really cool. Did you get to see him throughout the day? That's fun. All right, let's see what the Deku Tree has to say.
Well, where have you gone? Tell me I can hear you. My precious flowers. I can feel their distress. One is withering. Another is already
Dead. He's talking about the two women.
The last one lets poison seep in. Spring has been languishing for years. The roots are digging, expecting warmer days to return. But the sap dried up long ago. It's over. There's nothing to be done. So why do you still seem so hopeful? I see. You're one of those who can ignore the rules of life.
I wish, buddy.
Those who do not accept things as they are. If so, farewell. The bouquet is turning into still life.
Wait, in the shadow of the moon. Wait, are you going to sleep? Hold on. Okay, so he's talking about, how did I miss the tree man before? Okay, that was clearly referring to the two ladies. One is dead. It's Lavender. She's a goner. We know she's a goner. Can we get this yet? No. Okay. Let's go back inside the house. Cammy doing wall stretchies. Let's ask you... Did I get anything new? Let's ask about the owl statue.
Oh, you found it! Still, Violet isn't playing with a full deck. Instead of looking for a culprit, she preferred to pour out all her hatred on this statue, as if it could act on its own. It's always me who has to do the dirty work in this bloody house.
Weird. I've gotten to play Black Cat once and couldn't even enjoy her because my team was assing through the game. Man! Hey, sometimes that's how those games be, man. That's rough. It's, not to not sound like a team player, but sometimes that's why I like to play solo games. Because it's like, if I suck, I just get mad at myself, you know? I feel you. I'm that way with sports. That's why I like tennis so much. Should we tell him about the dead dormouse? Wait, let's try it. Hey, what do you think of the... They didn't think anything of that. What do you think of... Lavender? Are they gonna kill us? Fuck. Okay. Okay, we're done with the mouse. You're awake. I'm relieved you were pale as a ghost when I found you. Take care of yourself. Blah, 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 blah. What do you think of the owl statue? Why'd you throw it in the river?
Where did you find this? I should have burned it.
You don't. So you're mad at the owl statue, but not the owl? Oh, I see you've met the owl. That's right, the owl's name is Pansy. Why'd she get so mad? Why'd she get so mad? Why mad is only statue? Why mad? There's something else in here? No. Why mad is only game. Auto-locked second match loads in. I'm gonna be so for real with you, Spidey. I've never played Marvel Rivals. I don't really know what that means. But I know people who play hero shooters like that and team shooters. And I understand the frustration. GG's, man. Maybe we have to use the rose hip to lure the dormouse out again. Oh, you think we can get like a part 2 to that? Let's do it. Cause it is a new day. Maybe we could sleep again too and like see what the Did I just go in a fucking circle? No, I didn't. We could also sleep again and see. There was that like golden angelic deer outside. Oh. Lady, let me do my job. Let me do my job. Off to bed. Good luck with the calamari. Thanks, Rick. Sleep tight. Okay, let's see what they do. I kind of like this little freaky mouse guy. Hi, hi, hi! Some rose hip! I smelled some rose hip. Ha! Ah! Can I give it something else, you think? I'm quite shy. That's alright. My dad said to never talk to strangers. I can't even do anything else, so that's that. Maybe we try sleeping again. Maybe just like Rick going to bed, we go to bed here. Let's try it. It's worth a shot. She's gone. Is there anything new I can pick up? Oh. I unlocked all the cards. The axe. Hold on. I want to go outside. I was wondering if she'd pick up that axe. Do we think that deer, that spiritual angelic deer, was like the ghost of Lavender? I know what you fucking did. Look at her with her forearms. Bottle of whiskey or something. It's exhausting, but I've always loved it. I hope I can keep splitting logs until I die. But first, a short break. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, I think I know what happened. I think she done killed her with an axe, dude.
I'm waiting for that selfish hag to look away so I can steal some of her grub. Don't you dare screw this up, you little jerk.
Okay. Okay, I think I know what did it. I think I know. We all know what did it, right? Whatever that monster is, that's what did it. That's what fucking did it, dude. Okay, we know it was the old lady who killed Lavender with the axe, right? Fuck. It has to be. It's gotta be. And we could ask her questions, but then honestly, she's probably just gonna get mad and sensitive, right? I just unmuted after a bit. Has she been doing the voice changer the whole time? I do for certain characters. Imagine I played a whole game like that. What happened to the hydrate redeem? I took it down because I'm getting better at remembering to drink during stream, and it became very difficult to edit around. So I just felt like it didn't really fit anymore, unfortunately. Okay, you're back. Have you pondered my many questions? Yes, I have. Don't make a mistake. Who was I? You were a girl named Lavender. Who killed me? I think your own partner, dude. What killed me? I think she axed you. What do you mean? I know this happened. Don't fuck with me. It's nice of you to keep coming to see me every time. I'm starting to believe in you. See you soon, I hope. Huh? He still can't seem to get it right. He better not leave without solving the problem. I turned on my AC for the first time this year. Big moment? Hell yeah. That is a big moment. Let's go, Canadians. Wait, but I wanted to... But axe. 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 I need to ask you a question, please.
Still around? Planning to settle here? It's Violet's favorite weapon. It might not seem like it, but these two were the best warriors in the region. They had plenty of enemies, but no one could even compete. Only to die in such a stupid way. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
Die in a stupid way? So she wasn't murdered. So she wasn't murdered. Did she, like, eat too many rose hips and died of, like, a vitamin C poisoning? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I did get an achievement that said I unlocked all of the cards. It wasn't too hot in here, but it was too hot for the bike. Oh no, dude, I feel that because it's not too hot in our house right now. Like, we haven't gotten the crazy, like, where the house is trying to fight off the summer heat. But anytime I work out now, I'm, like, sweating bullets. It's really annoying. Weird. So if I've collected all the cards, that would mean... That would mean I have everything I need to answer the ghost's question, right? Am I dumb? Fuck. What do we... Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna do this one more time. I think if they were both warriors... Maybe the owl pansy was like, oh, she died in the stupidest way. What if she just, like, I don't know, what if something different? It was something silly, like she ate something. So you're playing with a full deck? I'm supposed to be. I don't feel like it. Opening the windows in the dead of winter was maybe overkill. Oh, that sounds so nice, though. Allegedly, yeah. Had to buy a battery-powered fan. I could point right at me because the overhead fan wasn't doing the trick. Alex does that. He does that all the time with, like, little desk fans. You're back. Have you pondered my question? I have. Who was I? You are Lavender. Who killed me? Do we think? Okay, who killed me? I don't think it was old lady anymore. I think old lady... and the axe is like, it's too obvious. Do we think it was like Dormouse? Do we think it was like Dormouse, like ate her? Or maybe it was the owl. No, well, okay. Who killed me? What do we think? I have one at my desk and one I take around with me. Yeah, Alex also has one I know by his nightstand. I think a lot of people do that. I'm really tired and hot. So now that I'm home, I'm laying in bed, sports bra and shorts. It's summer, baby. Well, not summer, but that's how you know spring is really hitting, right? Who killed me? Maybe it was like... Okay, hear me out. What if she died in the shed? What if it was the dead dormouse with, like, the garden tool and the thing she loved most killed her? Fuck. I know that was a stretch. I know that was a stretch. I know that was a stretch. Have you tried rethinking things from the beginning without missing anything with a fresh look? Sometimes what seems pointless at first glance hides the greatest truths. I think the game just called me dumb. Work is dead. McFlurry's coursing through my veins. I'm gonna work out, everybody. Bye, Jack. Thanks for being here. Good luck. Let us know how it goes. Dude, I'm... This game's kind of calling me stupid. What do I do? Let's talk to her about every last thing in the deck. Chest box. Lavender. I store my lavender in it to stuff my dolls. Nothing you'd be interested in. Something else? Nothing about the key. That makes sense. Axe. Do you like my interior decoration? I think it was my favorite activity. We were truly complementary. Strength and dexterity. Will and intelligence. It was perfect. Okay, okay. Good luck. So I don't think he killed, or I don't think she killed her. Is there anything else we could be missing in here? We might as well ask the owl then the last of our questions.
I will devour your insides. I was joking, don't make that face. What do you want from me, a little brat? I tried eating one once. It was disgusting. They were full of flowers. It's Violet's new hobby. Now that she's stopped sculpting. Crazy to be this superstitious. The old lady is losing her marbles. Ain't I a stunner? I'm also quite smart and kind. Alright, I confess. I may slaughter someone from time to time. But most of the time it's well deserved. It stinks of death down there. As the saying goes, you reap what you sow, or even, sow the wind, reap the whirlwind. I love giving myself a dramatic flair. Oh, well done! You figured out how to open the chest. How clever. I'm impressed. Want a medal? You think that's the only secret here? Oh, you're so cute.
Aw, they call me cute. Okay, so the owl did it? I have no idea what's happening in the game. I love the art style. It's a cute, like... It's a quick mystery game where you're piecing together a story by finding little, like, creatures and items around this house, and you're trying to solve the murder of a ghost that's basically haunting the basement, and, like, who that is and why they're there. I think the owl did it, guys. Slaughtering a body every once in a while. Is that why she threw the owl statue out? I keep making that wrong turn at first, man. Stuffs her dolls with lavender. That's pretty dark. Well, and probably to remember her partner, right? That's kind of wild. Now I just gotta disconnect Alyssa's voice from the demon owl. That's what the audio sounds like to me. I'm absolutely fucking done. Oh my god, I have my monthly med shot and it always makes me tired, but whoa. Oh no! Dude, sometimes, I know anytime I get like a flu or COVID vaccine, those fucking clock me, dude. I'm so sorry. You're back. I have. Don't make a mistake. Who was I? You're definitely Lavender. You're the girl named Lavender. You were a fucking warrior with your old lady partner. You should have died old together, holding hands. I'm starting to wonder if the owl killed you, but like with what? With what? It's gonna say, who killed me? And then it's gonna say what killed me. Is it gonna be the statue? Is that why she hurled? But specifically the owl statue, right? Fuck, because that doesn't make any sense. How would the owl use that? Help! Chat, help! What do I do? We tried rethinking things from the beginning. I'm disappointed in myself. Yeah, I'll get it right. Send me back downstairs. I have no idea. I got an achievement for that. It's called passing out a lot. You've been dismissed 5 times. Are you out here again? Can I ask you about stuff while you're out here? I know, you've always loved it. You love the axe. I've already asked you about everything, man. Opposite big brain? I'm normally big brain, man. I'm disappointed. Okay. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. I'm gonna take the right turn this time. F? I know. I mean, do you guys know? Listen, oh, the game's only gonna take an hour. I think I'm still there, right? I think I'm at the hour mark. Are we doing it? We just gotta, we gotta figure this out. Okay. I wish I'd locked in from the beginning. Yeah. Me too. Okay, frogs. They all miss her. Frogs. Are frogs relevant to this? The ghost. You're back. I am. I am. Don't make any mistake. Who was I? I don't think I'm wrong about Lavender. I don't think I'm wrong about that. Who was I? You're Lavender. It's gonna ask who killed me and what killed me. What the fuck kind of question is that? Maybe the owl did it with... Do we think the owl used a tool? Could the owl have picked up the fucking axe? That doesn't seem right, right? Professor Plum, candlestick, you're so right. You don't think it was Owl. Owl said she died in a dumb way. That's true? That's true. She died in a dumb way. So who killed me? Could it be Lavender again? Lavender outed herself. Who killed me? Do we have a clue on how she died in a dumb way? My guess is dies by rose hips. The weird thing is rose hips are edible. We should listen to Owlissa. Oh no. I think who killed me is a reference to whose fault it was. Oh. My cardigan fell on the ground. That would do it. I was like, what is my chair bumping up on? Okay, so do we think maybe then it was Lavender's fault? What killed me? Okay, okay. There's a couple different ways this could go. What killed me? The owl statue was thrown out and the old lady was angry with it. So it could have been like the owl statue fell on her. She still... Well, no, she still uses her axe, but she chops logs. The old lady doesn't sculpt anymore. And she says... Oh, and she says they fall! Wait! And she says she fall that hold on. She says, the old lady says that the statues fall all the time. And that's why she's putting them in the cellar so that they can't fall any lower. What if the owl statue was the one that fell on Lavender and it killed her, so she yucked it into the swamp? Because I don't want to look at your face again. But that also explains why she's not mad at the actual owl pansy. Because it's not about it representing the owl, it's about the actual statue that just like fell on Lavender. She died in a dumb way. It had to do with what she did when she was alive, like her hobby. Send it? Okay. It could be that too, though. It could be that. Because then it could be like maybe the dormouse knocked over the owl statue or something. Okay, I do think we're onto something. I think it's the owl statue. And I think it's the dormouse. Okay. Maybe it's the dormouse that... Also, didn't they say the shed smells of death? And that the old lady hasn't been in the shed forever. Maybe the dormouse knocked it over in the shed. They died. The dormouse was just left there. Lavender got a burial. with her sword. That's why there's a sword there. Because they were both warriors. When they talk about will and dexterity, it was axe and sword. Oh, okay. Hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking now, chat. How do we feel? Do we got any caveats on that? Anybody feel any differently? Okay. It sounds right? Okay. I'm gonna do it. You're back. I am. Who was I? You or Lavender? Who killed me? I think it was the dead dormouse who knocked over the statue. Definitely think we're meant to overlook dead dormouse. Yeah, because why else would that be there, right? What killed me? The statue. Big brain! Woo! Big brains here. It only took like 7 tries. Little one, forgive me for being harsh with you. I wasn't myself. Thanks to you now, I am at peace. We did it. I think you're right. My memories are hazy, but I am Lavender. I died some years ago. A dormouse threw a statue at my head! What an awful fate. Yes! Yes! Thank you. I knew I had it in me. Lavender? Lavender, is that really you? Sorry. How is this possible? I thought I would never see you again. Oh. I haven't been able to maintain the garden. Everything's a mess without you. And also, the whole village thinks I killed you. I thought that. How could I do such a thing? They loved each other. Only the owls still tolerate my company. I miss you so much, my love. You know, mice are off to do that. Violet, don't worry. Thanks to this little Carimara, the nightmare is over. Aww. I loved this. This is really cute. They can kind of be together. You're perfect. I'm with you now. And I will haunt you forever, non-threateningly, affectionately. Okay. Ah, we got a ghost kiss. Oh my god. The achievement is literally like, they were good friends, and then it says, according to historians. That was fantastic. That was a great little one-off mystery game. Was Orkski Let's Go Night on Bald Mountain? Is there credit music? Well, GG's. I loved it. That was great. I will haunt you forever. I loved it. That was awesome. They packed quite a story in that little bit of a game. And the art direction was fantastic. Thank you for playing Carimara to the end. Look at them. They get to be together. Cammy's pickle time. I put a lot of love into this, and I loved spreading time on every detail and secrets in it. I'd like to do other little episodes if this one is successful enough. Don't hesitate to follow me and find out about my future project or next projects. I would absolutely love to do that. I hope you make more. If you've seen the game on stream or on video and liked it, don't hesitate to buy it anyway to show your support. It costs about the same as a good sandwich. That's true, I got this too and it was on sale. See you soon, take care. Bastinus Rex. That was great, GG's. Loved it. Loved it. That was a great, like, what a great experience for like a 45-minute game. Excellent. Yeah. That was it. And look at that. We basically made it to the 3-hour mark. I did good. I did good with the yaps and the planning, baby. That was Carimara, gang. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some more chill beats. Here we go. Fucking delightful. I loved it. Al, would you haunt Alex forever? 100%. 100%. I think I've told him that. And I hope he haunts my ass. Especially because I'm a witch. I could probably do more with that than he ever could. Not ever could. Alex, I know you wouldn't try to talk to Ghost Alyssa. And that's okay. But I could talk to Ghost Alex. Any time left for the trailer? Yeah, we could do that. Probably only that one, and then I'll get off because we do have BBF in like 3 hours. Wait, what was it? Ocean. Mythic Ocean, that was it. Mythic Ocean. You got some non-BBF Al gameplay? Hell yeah! Happy to have you here, Jay. Why would you not talk to Ghost Alyssa? No, Alex would, but like Alex doesn't have like the witchy tendency that I have, right? Like I have a very spirit-based witchcraft practice, right? So I already kind of do that stuff and I have more practice with it. Whereas Alex would probably just sit there and be like, I miss my wife. Alyssa, are you there? Hey. And I'd be like, there, sweetie. It's okay. I'm right here. That's how it would go down, actually. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Turn off chill beats real fast. Gang, we're watching a trailer for a game. Let's see it. If I can get this up. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, my eyes. There we go. Oh, I like the colors. Meet the gods. Oh, I like the little guys. I'm honored that this made you think of me. I'm curious, what exactly made you think of me with this? Because I don't normally play like underwatery kind of games. I like the music though. It's very Nintendo. I'd make you do tricks. Lift this paper if you're here. You'll see. Okay. Aww. Ooh, I like the watercolors. I feel like I've seen characters that look like that before. They're tickling something in my brain. I can't quite put my finger on it. You decide. That's cute. I like the little watercolor bits they throw in there like this. That's cute. Oh, has it got mystery? Does it have mystery in it? Little mystery. Is this funky? I want to try it. Yeah, that looks cute. That looks really cute. Okay, hold up. Let me make sure this is all... I saw what looked like an otter. I'm sold. Yeah, it was like a if any Neopets people remember Lutari? Remember Lutari from Neopets? It kind of reminded me of that. I'm a sucker for Choices Matter. I do love a Choices Matter game. I also love like Carimara today was a story rich game. I do love like a story rich tag on Steam. The art style, the story base, the mystery, and the color and designs. That's so sweet. Thank you. The color is... I love bright colors. The humor. Well, gang, that's all I really got for y'all today. I think we will be raiding into somebody. Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Yeah, we'll raid into somebody, pass along this party. But do remember, BBF goes live tonight. Alex is playing a game today. I will be there. Alex, do you know what you're doing tonight? Or is it a surprise? I don't think you're doing Peggle, right? Okay, let me see who's live right now. I forgot Fridays, it's like different people than I'm used to. Ooh, Soul Frame. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna raid into Shroomius, which you guys know I normally spread the love. I don't like raiding into the same person too close together, but we're gonna raid into Shroomius because Shroomius helped us break the hype train record on this channel earlier this week, and I was some kind of way emotionally, and me raiding into Shroomius is gonna help me pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do a solid for Shroomby. Okay, you guys are on board. You guys know I like to spread the love with raids, but they're so fucking nice over there that we gotta do something extra, you know? The raid war is just too far gone at this point. Felt like Scarlet Hollow gameplay in a wholly unique and different way. Ooh! Alex is still thinking through options. So Shroom! Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna pay it forward with him. Oh, he's green? Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Gang, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the fun yaps. I hope you have a lovely start to your weekend. Remember, BBF is gonna be on like 3 hours. If you're still up or hanging out by then, come hang. Alex will pick something fun. And Alex is also gonna be doing Dark Souls, I think, this weekend. I'll be back Tuesday, and apparently Tuesday we'll be doing Smash or Pass. And what else? Fucking Kiss, Kill, Marry? Kiss, Marry, Kill, whatever. That'll be fun. We'll be 2-1 against Shroom. There we go. We're doing it. All right, gang. Have a lovely weekend if I don't see you tonight. And, yeah, just thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you around. Bye. See ya.